Oh, what is up, mamacitas? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Feels like I've gone to war and come back, but I'm here just for you guys. I'm here just for you guys because I missed you so much. I missed you so much. I was like, wow. I hope that all of my mamacitas are doing well. Just always thinking of you guys. Always thinking of you guys. All right, let's see here. Let me get all my shit together. Mama, a girl behind you. That's like my new vocal stem is Mama, a girl behind you. that's that's my new vocal stem. So everybody get ready for that. Everybody get ready for that. Because it's coming. Oh boy. I wish my internet would just stop doing this. That'd be super helpful. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Let's see. Who's here while I prepare my art here? Let's see. Hello. I wish this would load faster. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out, guys. Hang on, I'm coming. Hang on, I'm coming. Hang on. Wow. Fuck. God damn it. Hang on. I'm freaking out, guys. Hang on one second. Oh my god. Boomer technology is happening right now. Hang on. We're having a boomer moment. One second. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening right now? Oh, I'm crashing out. I can't do two things at once because I'm too stupid. Okay, hang on. I got this. I got this. Okay. There we go. Okay, I got it. I'm good. Let me finish up here, you guys, and then you can have my full undivided attention. I'm coming. Everybody be patient. I'm on my way. Help is on the way, guys. Help is on the way. I just have to. Oh. Okay, I'm coming. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm going as fast as humanly possible. Sorry, that was kind of dramatic, don't you think? A little dramatic. Hello? What the fuck? Okay. I think that's the right one. You guys are being so patient with me, and I just can't express my gratitude enough. I just can't. I start each day with a grateful heart. I start each day with a grateful heart. You guys keep me grounded. Okay. I'm just cleaning this up, and then I'm done, and we can take a roll call. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. Boom, boom. Get rid of this. Wow. Now that you guys just love sitting here waiting patiently for me. Okay. Don't Smoke in Bed is here. Kirby is here. Hush Girl. Asterisk. Don't Smoke in Bed. Shotgun Fox. Kaiji. Lulu. M. Dally. Five Star Sailor. Pumpkin Pyrite. Slozzy. Lady Nerd Artist. Cleveson Products. Dopamine. Invoicing Emu. Jaunty. Faux Ranger. Timid Kitten. And then we also have Mac and Cheese. Very cool. We have Evil Malcolm. Hell yeah. We have Jaunty again because I already read that twice. We have Lolas. We have Inferiority Complexes. We have Pai-chan. We have Scrouge. We have Lavishly Lavender, Clockwork Clown, Scrunkly Stew. Hello, homosexual. We have Wabe. We have Bard Barbarian, let's go, lesbians. We also have Emery. We have Toasty. We have Roasting Potato. We have Ren. We have Jazz, Slozzy, Mr. Mollusk, my strongest soldier. Good to see you. It's been years, it feels. It feels like it has been years. We also have Jazz. We have Vast Weird. We have. I think that's it. Oh, Phoenix. We have Phoenix. We have Scrouge, Annie Pie, Lavishly Lavender. Nightbot is here, cool. Blue Artist. We have Cammy. And of course, we have Awu, Chris W. We have Max. We have Replica Rabbit. Hell yeah, let's go, lesbians. Let's go. And caramelized onions, of course. Oh, all right. And Connor is here, and Vix. Vix, are you gonna get a front row ticket? Yeah, if they actually fight, I would love to move their wheelchairs around. I'd love to do that. I would love to do that. That'd be great. Okay, is everybody ready? Because guess what, guys? I got sucked into the portal, and so I have to share all these videos with you. Because it's very important that we see all these videos, okay? This is very important that I share these all with you. It's very, very important, okay? So, for starters, I've said before like a million times, Rez is my favorite artist of all time. Of all time. The greatest. The GOAT. The greatest to ever do it, okay? Look at this shit. This is insane. You guys are gonna be like, what? Check this shit out. Look at this shit, bro. The most insane shit I've ever seen in my entire life. This shit was touching the ceiling, dude. This is a 90-foot screen. This is a 90-foot screen. What else do we have in here? So I did that one already. We have, like, this shit is just crazy. Watch this. This is crazy. Look at that shit. Just fucking insane, dude. Insane. Insane. So awesome. So show-stopping, incredible, brilliant.
Relax.
I, like, can't do it justice. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I gotta find a good one. This is a good wah. You guys will get your wah. And then let me find like a good HD video of this.
Open your eyes.
I love that song. That's like one of my favorite songs. Open Your Eyes, one of my favorites. And then hang on, let me put these away, and then let me see if I can get like a HD video because it's just fucking insane, dude. It's insane. Excuse me. It's just fucking insane, bro. It's like unbelievable. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Like, let me see if I can find, because she posted a video of like her walking in to the venue. Like, look at this shit. This shit's insane, dude. This shit is actually fucking bananas. It's crazy. Hang on. Like, look at how big this shit is. Look at how big it is. It's like touching the fucking ceiling, dude. Like, it's just fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. Let's get like a good one. Like, it's so cool. It's just fucking nuts, dude. It's fucking nuts. It's insane. It's the most beautiful, beautiful thing I've ever witnessed with my own two eyeballs. It was like the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole life. The biggest fucking screen I've ever... It was so cool. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. Oh, okay. I'm done traumatizing everybody. Okay, sorry. Oh, I just had to share. I just had to share. I did send you the wah, Rigby. I did. I hit you with the wah. I hit you with the wah. I know. We can't... Some of us can't handle the beauty. We can't handle the beauty. We just can't do it. I did want to bring this to everybody's attention because I saw this earlier and I was laughing my fucking ass off. I was like, I was almost in tears. I was laughing so hard when I saw this. So I would just say that I laugh out of shock, okay? I laugh out of shock, of course. I don't think that this is funny, but it's like, what else can you do? If you're not gonna laugh, you're gonna cry. Okay, so Courtney decided to tweet today, and she said, let me make this bigger for you guys. She said, fuck. Please stop. She said, I hope every single person sweeping for Saber Spark gets violated anally with something large enough to cause a fatal internal hemorrhage. So it's like really, this is like a really stunning and brave take. That I hope that everybody who disagrees with me gets raped to death, basically. That's really cool. That's a really, really, really strong message. I think everybody who disagrees with me should be raped to death. That is certainly a strong message.
Whoa! This is a strong message!
And then what was the other one, guys? What was the one that had the federal rape reply? Which one was that one? Was it this one? Hang on. Where was it? Because there was another one that was really good. No, it wasn't this one. Fuck, which one was it? Oh, it was this one. I gotta zoom in because you guys, I was crashing out saying this. This was so funny to me. And obviously funny in heavy air quotes or whatever. But Courtney goes, rape defenders make me want to blow my brains out. I'm tired, Grandpa. And then the first response is from federal rape. Hey. Hey. Mama, a girl behind you. I'm tweeting that right now. Mama, a girl behind you. Oh, I saw that and I was like, dude, you're kidding. You're fucking kidding right now. Oh my god. Oh, shark jumping. What is up, Mamacita? Holy shit. Let's go. Shark jumping. Let's see if Arletta is going to do her job today.
Who is this
Hell
Calvin
yeah.
Garrar? Who is he?
Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you for the big 5 shark jumping. That's very kind of you. Once this is done, I will witness. If it will ever go. I gotta find this screenshot.
Who is this Calvin Garrar? Who is he?
I'm gonna save this image really quick.
Who is this Calvin Garrar? Who is he?
And then there's one other thing that I want to show you guys that I thought was really good. That was really good. Where is this?
Who is this Calvin Garrar? Who is he?
Okay. Oh, these are good. These are good. We're having a great day today. Thank you very much, Arc Jumping.
Who is this Calvin Garrar? Who is he?
All right, that's enough of those. Everybody witness Shark Jumping. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. That is very kind of you. And then by Lonic, I am concerned that your thing here is going to get skipped. So allow me to play this for you so you're not robbed. Give me 1 second. I'm just waiting for my recent events to load. Okay, here we go.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Corny Pet, Championów DJR8 Beta Veriona.
Yeah. The patron sent him the rape very much. So thank you, Bionic, for the 199 witness, guys. All right. And then this was, I have to tweet this really quick because I love that. Mama, a girl behind you. I can't stop. Mama, a girl behind you. I have to tweet that right now because I literally was like laughing my fucking ass off, dude. I was like, that can't be real. There's that for you guys if you care to witness it. And then, of course, I opened my eyes this morning and I checked my notifications. I see that I have a message from Morale. And Morale asked me, hey, are you busy right now? And I'm like, oh, this could be important. This could be important. I feel like I should respond to this. So here, so Morale says, Malcolm, are you busy? And I said, I'm about to be. What's up? And then he says, do you agree with this? This is at 8 o'clock in the morning. This was the first thing that I saw when I opened my phone this morning. It was a really good way to start the day. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like the difference between a furry and a zoophile and where the line is. It was really cool to get this at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, Morale, it is 8 a.m. What are you doing right now? I thought that was funny, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. I thought that was very funny. I thought it was very funny. I really enjoyed that. I really, really enjoyed that. That was pretty good. It was pretty good, guys. It was pretty fire, I think. Yeah. Crazy work. A crazy way to start the day. I was like, that's super cool, dude. That's super cool. Okay, let me update my watch list here. I have... and then I have I just need to update this so I can poll appropriately, so... and then there was one more. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the Leadhead video, obviously. The second thing that I want to do here, there's a few that we can watch, but I'm only gonna give you guys the ones that are short. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream tonight, so we can do this one. Let's see. This is for what we are going to do after we watch Leadhead's video. So what doing next? So our options here are, this is like 20 minutes. This one's 12 minutes. And then, this one's like 25 minutes. And then how long is this video? Let me just see how long this one is, because that will determine if I'm going to put it on here or not. No, that's like an hour and something long, so we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to get rid of that option. So you guys collectively decide what we're going to do next. We are going to do Leadhead content. We are going to do that. And while you guys kind of take a peek at what other options we have for the afternoon, I want to take this opportunity to show this cute little... These guys right here. These guys are pretty good. These guys are pretty good. So, let me get these over here really quick. These are really good. These are funny. Okay, so, okay, these are pretty good ones. All right, let me get these over here. Okay, these are all very cute. These are all very cute, and I just like to show off every once in a while. If you guys aren't in the Discord, you guys can join the Discord. It's free and it's fun. In the Discord, there's a self-promo art channel. Just a reminder that there are very many talented mamacitas in Malcord who create art. So if you guys are looking for art or anything like that, make sure you check that out, and feel free to commission people. There's lots of really talented artists in the Discord, so feel free to peruse that occasionally to see if anybody does something that you like. Most people that post in there are taking commissions, so just keep that in mind as we kind of go through this.
Who is Calvin Garrar? Who is he?
Thank you very much, Swamp Witch, for the membership. Everybody witness, please. Very wonderful. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. So the first one that I want to show you guys, this is from Yan. This one is from Yan. So this is me as a cigarette, which is pretty funny, which is pretty fucking funny. I'm a big fan of that one. Big fan of Cigarette Malcolm. It's very accurate, I think. It's very accurate, I think. It kind of represents the way that I feel a lot of the time, you know what I mean? A lot of the time. So I think that that's really cool. And then... fan of Purple Gremlin here made this guy. God gives his hardest battles to his silliest clowns. I'm a really big fan of this guy, which I think is really cool. I think that's really fun. Really, really big fan of that one. And then, of course, Lavender made this. This is the sad Malcolm Kim Possible shot. So I'm saving this. I'm putting this in a file so when I inevitably get canceled, because, like Jar, I can't help it. Sometimes I just like be saying shit. Like Jar, I wait with bated breath for me to be canceled over, random shit all the time. That's something that I'm deeply concerned about. I'm going to tuck this away. That way, when I do inevitably get canceled, I have my sad Malcolm avatar for my apology video, which I think is really cool. And then Lavender also made this. This is so cute. It's like from Calvin and Hobbes. And I love Calvin and Hobbes, by the way. Calvin and Hobbes is like my favorite. Probably my favorite like comic strip. I also really like The Far Side of the Gallery by, who is that, Gary Larson. And then I also really like, I have a lot of Scottish comics, like Oor Willie is a good one. What are the other ones? It's R. Willie. Or Willie, and then what's the other one? The Bruins. I like those. Like, the comic books are actually, like, kind of my favorite. I really like little comic book. So I just wanted to show off everybody's talented art, you guys. Everyone's talented art. You want the Cy Hobbs one? Where is it? This one's actually really funny too. And Lavender also made this one as well. So this is a good one. This is the it's me and Cy, obviously. So I thought that was funny. And then I said that you have to change it because obviously Cy is the libcuck here, not me. So this is libcuck Cy, and then I'm the tiger in this one. So I thought that was kind of funny. I thought that was pretty funny personally. Big fan. Lots of talented mamacitas, you guys. Lots of talented mamacitas. I greatly appreciate everyone's art. I think it's very thoughtful and very kind that you guys take time out of your day to make little doodles for me. I think that's very thoughtful. And I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. What the fuck? That's not what I wanted to do. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I need to learn the ukulele for my apology video. Very true. Very true. Yeah, the Beckett KP video is actually really good. It's actually really good. I was surprised. I actually sent Beckett a DM. And I'll just give you guys a snippet of this. I said, if I watch this KP video and you don't call her an evil white woman, I'm gonna send you psychic attacks. So I was very concerned. I was like, I need you to attack this white woman ruthlessly. I need you to attack her. So I was very pleased that I did not have to expend my psychic energy on Beckett. I didn't want to have to send him psychic attacks, but I was willing to do it. You know what I mean? I really didn't want to, to have to pull out the psychic attacks, but I was willing to do it if I had to. I was willing to do it. I was willing to do it. It was a 10-minute doodle. They're very cute. I think that there are sticker sheets. Let me look really quick because I think that there are sticker sheets. And that might be a better option because I have the stickers, you guys, but they're all like individual stickers. So I wonder, let me just take a peek really quick because I can do this later, but I just want to see if that's an option. That's a really good idea. Now that I'm thinking of it, I really appreciate it. I did actually see, yes, that Jar and Lio Lio challenged Jar to a fight. I did. Okay, this is custom stickers, endless combinations. How many can I put on here? Let me see. How many can I put on here, do you guys think? Let's just take a peek and see how many I can put on here. Oh, I can put as many will fit on this sheet. Oh, that's actually really helpful. That's actually quite divine. Hang on. Let me do this really quick. Where did I put all those things that I made stickers out of? Oh, it's right here. Hang on. New folder stickers. Hang on. Let me put some of these in here because I'll do a sticker sheet for you guys. And then that way you can get sticker sheets. That seems a little bit easier, don't you think? To do like a fun little sticker sheet. I think that'd be kind of cool. And let's do this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. And then let me save these really quick because I'll put some of these as stickers as well. Let me save that one. And then let's do the cigarette too, because I think the cigarette's fucking funny. Okay, I just have to take the background off of the cigarette one. And then I'm just putting these to the side so I can do these for you guys. I'll do this in the background while I ponder my orb, you know? Just kidding, I'm not pondering my orb, but you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean, don't you? You know exactly what I mean. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of this, and then let me put this in this folder, and then let's go ahead and party, guys. Let's go ahead and party. And these should be all saved as PNGs. And then I'll do this guy. Because I wonder how many I can fucking stick on here. I can stick like a billion of them on here. We'll just put as many as we can. Cool. All right, sick. Sick. Yeah, I'm fucking KP hasn't taken down her video. I'm gonna lose that bet, dude. I'm gonna lose that bet, which is really fucked up if you ask me. That's really fucked up. Guys, I be up all night pondering my sprocket, you know? Sorry, that's hella loud. And that's still hella loud. Hang on. Because I used to listen to this guy's music. It was DMCA free. And then some of the music ended up not being DMCA free, and I kept getting copyright struck for it, and it pissed me the fuck off, so I stopped listening to his music on stream. But I can change that. I mean, I guess I could do Keldoge too. Keldoge does. Am I still logged into my friends? My ex-friends. SoundCloud Premium. Yes. I mean, no, I don't have access to that. That's crazy. I don't have access to that. That's crazy. Okay, how's that? Still a little loud. That's fine. I will certainly have to pause this at some point, but that's quite okay. Because I don't like having the music on when I'm watching videos, because then when I edit it, it gets all kinds of fucked up. All kinds of fucked up, let me tell you. All kinds of fucked up. Okay, let's make that just a little bit quieter. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So, give me 1 second. I'm going to let you guys look at my chair really quick. No, I can be nice and I can put on your key jangling, because I do have to go and feed my demons really quick. Give me 1 second to go and feed my demons. And then we'll party, guys. I just need to feed the demons. I'm very deeply sorry. But they demand nourishment. So let me get this. Let me get your key jangling, guys, and then we'll lock in and do our shit, okay? We'll lock in and do our shit. We probably have time to do like 3 things tonight. 3 short things tonight is probably what we have time to do. So, I have your key jangling on. Everybody behave. I'll be back in 1 second. I just have to go and feed the demons. I'll be right back. Guess who's back? It's me. Thanks for being patient, everyone. Okay. Let's go ahead and lock in, guys. Let's go ahead and lock in. Let's go ahead and lock in. Okay. And it's true, DZ was going to the store, and I was like, now's a great time to stream. It's true, I did it on purpose. Okay. So we're going to do Leadhead, guys. Just kidding. We're not going to do Leadhead. That'd be terrible. We are going to watch this Leadhead video. This is from 3 days ago, and this has 20K views. The comments are kind of terrible. I'm surprised that there are people that like this. I left you guys music. Why did it stop? Why did the music stop? I don't understand why it stopped. That's so annoying. I didn't pause it. I didn't do it, guys. I'm so sorry that your music stopped. That's so crazy. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay. So let's begin. Okay, so we're watching this video. Leadhead, we have covered extensively in the past. Weird manipulative freak. Leadhead posted this video called Giving Up. I listened to approximately 30 seconds of this and I said, I cannot do this alone. I will not do this alone. I need my emotional support, mamacitas, to go on this journey with. So in lieu of me suffering in isolation, I have chosen to have all of you suffer with me. So let's just dive right in, guys. The water is fine.
Okay, honey. Cringe is the cop in your mind. This has to come from the heart. One.
ACAB, guys, ACAB. I think that cringe is the greatest sin, personally, but okay.
2, 3.
Yeah, and that's when I noped out of this video, you guys. Let's put it on normal speed so you can really appreciate this.
Damn it, dude.
I mean, the cinematography is better in this one. I will say that. Like, the cinematography is better.
God damn it, dude. Fuck this.
Bro, her Courtney Orchard cosplay is insane. Do I sing better than that, you guys? Be honest, not clickbait. Do I sing better than this?
So as you can see, I started smoking pot again this year.
Cool.
I kept telling myself that it felt like I lost something the first time that I got high again, but it didn't really feel like that at all. I also gave up on learning to cook, and I gave up on trying to stay in contact with my online friends. I gave up on voice training, I gave up on spironolactone, and on this video about cars that I was halfway through writing. I tried to give up cigarettes, but I wound up giving up on that goal instead. And now...
Okay, cool.
I think we're about to see me give up on piano.
But that's probably a good choice, I think. Probably a good choice, I would say. That's probably a good choice.
Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care.
I'm deeply unhappy with the energy that we've created in the studio, you guys. I'm deeply unhappy with it.
You know, I only picked up piano because my wife picked up bass a month or 2 ago, and she's, like, already better than I ever was at guitar. I figured if I learned piano, it'd make me better at music as a whole. It's probably true, but,
Well.
I don't really care about getting better at music. I tell myself that I do, but I don't really feel like that at all. I'm a decent enough singer, and I can play guitar well enough to use it as an
I think the decent singer is quite an embellishment, in my humble opinion, but that's fine. That's fine, I think. I think that that is okay. I'm going to speed this up again now that we're done with the singing. I just wanted everybody to get the full singing effect here.
excuse to sing. That's enough for me, though. Music's just not really my thing like that. I like making videos. I like making conversation, and I like making coursework. I tell myself that that's not enough for me to be a complete person, but I don't really feel like that at all.
See, I feel like most people worry way too much about being complete. Like there's some sort of finish line somewhere. There is.
What's that that quote from Fight Club? May I never be complete. May I never be perfect. How does that go? What is that? May I never be complete. Fight Club. What is that? What is that from? May I never be complete. May I never be content. May I never be perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Profound, really. Live, laugh, love. It isn't just a house. It's a home. I'm fine. I'm sorry, you guys. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I should chill. You're right. I'm sorry. I should chill.
Isn't. Every time I make a new video, pour my heart out into it, come out of the process proud, I wind up hating that video a week later, invariably, every single time. Whenever I'm working on a video, I tell myself that this one's going to be the one, even though it isn't. There's no such thing as the one, and there never could be. Every night that I go to bed telling myself I'm going to deep clean the kitchen the next morning, I wake up mad at myself, knowing that I'm not going to do it. Maybe if I was the type of person who only ever wore clean clothes, I wouldn't be so depressed. Shit, maybe I just need to get big on YouTube again, or double my estrogen dosage. Maybe I need to cut out soda and cigarettes. Maybe then I look in the mirror and have nothing to say to myself. I just need to learn how to play piano, and it'll feel like when I was a kid again. Or maybe
Nostalgia, terrible.
I just need to smoke a bowl and chill the fuck out.
I look out
Maybe
the window
not.
and I see dead
Perhaps
people.
not.
I think about how I want to be remembered, and I realize that I don't really care about that. Time and time again, I felt a certain way, happy or sad, and I thought that I was going to feel that way forever. Time and time again, I was wrong.
Time and
I
time
think about all the
again.
people who say my videos have helped them, but when I wake up the next morning, I'm just
Who the
hungry
fuck
Oh,
and I
is
want a
saying
cigarette.
that? Who the fuck
See,
is
I don't really
saying
care
that?
I'm remembered, because I'm not going to be there to enjoy it anyways. I won't be there to correct people when they're wrong about what my motivations were. Legacy is a stupid fucking thing to be motivated by.
Legacy, huh?
So what should I be motivated by? What should be the thing that's driving me to grow? Those questions are also stupid. A better question would be, why the hell do I need to be growing all the time? Who's it for? I'm decent enough at guitar that it can make me happy. I treat the people I love well.
Well, growth is self motivated always. You don't want to be, and see, this is the fundamental flaw with Leadhead, is that she views everything through the prism of her engagement and interactions with others. Okay, you should want to change for yourself, not for others. Right? This is very important. I need everybody to write this down. Okay, the most important lesson that you'll ever learn in your entire life is that any change other than change that you do for yourself is superficial, it's hollow, and it doesn't follow through if you do it for the wrong reasons. Hello? What the fuck? Why did my shit just biff it? Are you guys there? Hello? What the fuck? I have too many tabs open, that's my problem. Don't worry, I'll fix that, that's my fault. Like, if, so, for example, it has been quite a long journey for me to get sober. That has been quite a long journey for me. Something that's really important is that, you know, there are a lot of times where I had quit drinking and I had said, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna do it because I know that I'm bothering other people and da 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 da. And one of the most profound things that others, you know, had said about my sobriety or like my journey to sobriety is like, you'll do it when you're ready. You will get sober when you're ready, and you'll never get sober the second before that you are ready to get sober. And the truth of the matter is that real change is organic, and it's inspired by you wanting to be better, mostly, if not exclusively, for you. Because when you hinge your recovery and your well-being and doing better and this, that, and the other thing on other people, when that's no longer there, what ends up happening is that you slip through the cracks and you go back to the same things that you were trying to get away from the start, right? Like, I cannot express enough that the most important thing that you can do is, if you want to change, you need to want to change for you and not for other people. Otherwise, the change isn't going to stay. It isn't going to stick. It's not going to be any kind of meaningful or serious change if you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And doing it for other people is the wrong reason. You should want to be better for you. You should want to be better because you deserve it, because you are worth that change. And so this, oh, well, I'm content with being mediocre. Why? Why would you be content with being mediocre? That's insane. You shouldn't want to be mediocre. You should want to be better for yourself. And if other people benefit like your change and your growth, then that's great. That's fantastic. However, you should want to do it for you. And anything other than that, I think, is just short-sighted. And it leads to mistakes that can be made in that recovery and wanting to be better. Like, you're not going to be better. Because as soon as that is taken away from you, you're going to revert right back to all of your other behaviors. And that's a really hard lesson to learn, unfortunately. And you will, unfortunately, learn that alone if that's how you choose to live your life, which is, neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, you guys. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, I don't know if this is going to go. Hang on. Arlette, what the hell? Hang on. Arlette, what are you doing?
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked
There we
potato,
go.
so no, I don't think so.
Arlette, what the fuck? This is so stupid. We also end up hating your videos a week later when Malcolm makes us watch them. Very true. Thank you, Bard, for the 5. I don't know why Arlette is being dumb. Everybody witness. Thank you, Bard. That was really rude of her. I apologize. Yeah. Growth and change is organic. You can't change yourself for other people. You know what I mean? You can't do it, dude. You just can't do it. Otherwise, the change doesn't stick.
Well enough that I can think about it and be happy. I like the music I listen to, I like the people I talk to, and I don't mind the bad days much. So what's the big rush to change my circumstances? What's the big rush to better myself when all these different things in my life make me and the people around me happy? Do I care about not smoking pot, or is that just something I used to care about? Do I care about being a better musician, or is that just something I used to care about? Do I care about having a healthier diet, or was that just something I used to care about? Here's an idea. Who I am naturally is exactly who I want to be. After all,
This is so cringe, dude. I literally want to crash out and die. What the helly, bro? Hang on. I don't know why God is doing this to me. I'm trying really hard to multitask, and obviously I'm not very good at it. So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying my best. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second here. Fuck me. Okay. We're good. Everything is fine. Jesus Christ. Okay. My bad. But anyway, this is making me want to die. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I like literally want to die watching this. I want to peel my skin off and eat it. It's terrible. Also, I did do the sticker sheet, guys. So that is wrong. Sorry. In the merch shop, I did do the sticker sheet. Whoever suggested the sticker sheet, thank you very much. That was an excellent idea. So you can, in the merch shop, now get a sheet of little tiny stickers, which is very cool and base. Thank you so much.
after all, if I was being somebody that I didn't want to be, I probably would have given up by now. That's what I tell myself anyways, but
Shame.
it doesn't always work. This is something that's been keeping me up at night this year. The issue is that I don't really buy it. It feels like I've lost so much this year, surrendered so many parts of myself, and given up on so many personal goals.
The cinematography here is a lot better. I'll give her that. The cinematography is actually pretty good, but this like self-flagellating, like self-masturbatory session that's filmed and then uploaded to the internet doesn't really hit when you're not like so prolific. You're not like a prolific thinker or whatever. You're just some glup shito YouTube creator. And again, mind you, that Leadhead's original big scaling on YouTube was going to be video game analysis. So this just certainly is not fucking hitting for really anybody.
Sobriety, Torment Session 2, a steady career talking about video games, all those little arguments that I choose not to have. I've sacrificed it all to make my life simpler and a little bit less painful. Path of least resistance. That's my motivation.
Wow.
So why am I trying so hard to make this video the one? That's where we get to the lesson that I'm trying to take away from all this losing myself that I'm doing this year. Despite of all that nihilism that feels so inherent to who I am, there are a lot of things that I really care about. Things that hurt me, but that I love.
Wow.
Videos like I've been making over the last year give me
It's not, everything in life is going to hurt you, but you got to find the things worth suffering for, as Bob Marley once so profoundly said. Like, I'm imagining that all of this, like, it's so superficial, it's, like, painful to listen to, because I, too, was 15 years old and had a Tumblr account. you know, where you see like all of these profound quotes and you find a way to weasel them into like every single fucking thing that you're talking about, right? Like what are some of the ones like off the top of my head? Like there are two wolves inside of me. I control them both. I feed them both or whatever. Hang on, because I'm sure that I have some cringe quotes saved somewhere. I'm sure that I do. Hang on. I love a cringe quote. A cringe quote hates to see me coming. I'm so white woman coded, it's unbearable. You know, like what are some of the other ones like fuck. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. What are some of the examples of some of these? Um like proverbs and shit like that. Like here's one. But every once in a while you meet someone who's iridescent and nothing else can compare. Do you know how crazy feral 16-year-old me would go to use the word iridescent when describing someone? That's incredible. Like literally fucking kill me. Or like the fucking, you know, Fight Club quote or whatever. Like it's so cringe and superficial. You know, like I remember my first Lang Leave poem. I remember it, and I still remember like it's three questions by Lang Leave. It's like, what did it feel like to be seen by him? It was like being brought to light or brought to life and, you know, flashed into existence with exuberant brilliance. What was it like to be loved by him? You know, to be seen or whatever the fuck. And then what was it like to lose him? There was a long pause before I answered. It was like hearing every goodbye ever said to me all at once. Lang Leave. Like, we've all been there, and I think that at some point it's like it's too late for you to go through this cringe phase. You know what I mean? Sidebar, hang on, Lang Leave poems. I want to see how close I was to remembering that correctly. I had a friend who was in a lesbian relationship for like I don't know, like 8 years. And one of them in the lesbian relationship didn't get the option to do like the "Hey Mama's a lesbian" phase, and so now that they're broken up. Now she's doing the "Hey Mama's lesbian" thing, and it's like, you're too old for this. This is like the window for you to do your "Hey Mama's lesbian" fuckboy shit is from ages like 18 to like 22. After that, we don't do that anymore. You're too old to access this level of cringe. So yeah, I think that she's aged out of this cringe aesthetic, and it's just not cute anymore. It's just
Malcolm
not
has all
fun.
the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Lea, that's filming the LIO. I didn't say you there.
She's like, "Oh, you scared me. Anyway, I was just expressing my deepest thoughts on life, what it means to grow, what it means to change, what it means to be." Really. Thank you very much, Kaiji, for the 5, everybody witness. Like, I want to see how, what was it? 3 questions? 3 questions. How close was I? How close was I to this? Okay, let's see how close I was, you guys. 3 questions by Lang Leave. What was it like to love him? Asked Gratitude. It was like being exhumed, I answered, and brought to life in a flash of brilliance. What was it like to be loved in return? Asked Joy. It was like being seen after perpetual darkness, I replied, to be heard after a lifetime of silence. What was it like to lose him? Asked Sorrow. There was a long pause before I responded. It was like hearing every goodbye to me. It was like hearing every goodbye ever said to me all at once. I was so... Let's go, Malcolm. Let's go. I have the most dangerous autism. When's my mom's birthday? No fucking clue. What is the 3 questions poem by Lang Leave? I fucking got you, bitch. What's the other one where it's like, I would recognize you in total darkness? I would recognize you. What is that? Yeah, it's an Achilles quote. I would recognize you in total darkness. Were you mute and I deaf? I would recognize you in another lifetime entirely, in different bodies, different times, and I would love you in all of them until the very last star in the sky burnt out into oblivion. I have loved the stars too fondly to ever be fearful of night. Ugh, I just want to like cut my face off even doing that. Oh my god, I just like kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Ugh, cringe and gay, guys, cringe and gay. I hate it. The only poem that I think is not cringe and gay is All Is Well. What is that one? It's by Michael Smith. I really like this one. This is a good one. Let's do another dramatic reading, okay? One more dramatic reading as a treat, and then I'll stop torturing you guys. Hang on, let me get into character. Death is nothing at all. Hang on, I need sad music over this. Hang on. Sad piano music. Hang on. We gotta get this going. Wait. Sad piano music. This will make you cry. Perfect. Here we go. Is everybody ready? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, yeah. How's the volume on that? Oh, perfect. Okay. Death is nothing at all. It does not count. I have only slipped away into the next room. Nothing has happened. Everything remains exactly as it was. I am I, and you are you, and the old life that we lived so fondly together is untouched, unchanged. Whatever we were to each other, that we are still. Call me by the old familiar name. Speak of me in the easy way which you always used to. Put no difference in your tone. Wear no forced air of solemnity, I can't pronounce that word, or sorrow. Laugh as we always laughed at the little jokes that we enjoyed together. Play, smile, think of me, pray for me. Let my name be ever the household word that it is and was. Let it be spoken without effort, without the ghost of a shadow upon it. Life means all that it ever meant. It is the same as it ever was. There is absolute and unbroken continuity. What is death but a negligible accident? Why should I be out of mind because I am out of sight? I am but waiting for you, for an interval, somewhere very near, just around the corner. All is well. All is well. Thank you. I will accept snaps now. Thanks, guys. Should I do a black and white filter over that? I think that I could get more hits than let it. That would do numbers on TikTok, you guys. That would do numbers on TikTok, you guys. Come on, that was good. That was good, wasn't it? That was good. Wow. I thought you guys would really like that. Thank you for letting me be vulnerable. Thank you for holding this space for me.
Panic attacks every other day, imposter syndrome, rigorous self-critique.
Dude, I think this is the exact sad audio that I was just listening to. I think it's the same fucking audio. I think it's the same sad piano, you guys. I'm freaking out.
Morphia like you couldn't imagine. Every time I start working on a new video, I know that I'm signing up for that, and I get all depressed at what I'm about to put myself through, spilling my guts out to you all. And I get all depressed thinking about how I could be bringing in more money to help get my family out of the country if I just switched to a simpler, more traditional job.
I don't like this
And I started
video
feeling
effect.
selfish for choosing to be a failing has-been YouTuber instead of a mechanic or a truck driver or something. Every workday follows that same schedule of toxic emotions, and most of my off days do too, but invariably, as soon as I'm done working on one video and
This
come
is
to
so
terms with the
funny.
impending release of it, I'm already planning out my next, even more ambitious video, and the cycle begins again. So why do I do it?
The carousel never talks. The carousel never stops turning. Meredith Grey. Pick me, choose me, love me, dude. You know, for a while there, how on TikTok everybody thought that they were like an amateur actor, and so it would be like POV. My wife just died, and it's like, no, and everybody thought that they were like an actual like talented actress, and it was somebody just doing like a cringe voiceover to like an audio. I think I'm gonna start making that content. Let's see, cringest TikTok acting videos. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's just treat ourselves a little bit more ambitious. Please say psych. Please say psych right now. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, like one of these. I need one that's like serious. Oh, here we go. I need one that's serious. Here we go. This one's serious.
I'm a gangster's wife to an anybody killer. Daddy, let me know that I'm your only girl, the only man that I need in this gangster world. I'm a gangster's wife to an anybody killer. Daddy, let me know that I'm your only girl, the only man that I need in this gangster world.
I'm gonna start doing that. There's one that I'm thinking of that's just fucking terrible. I'm with the man. Gratata TikTok. This like haunts my dreams. Where's the one that I'm thinking about? You know where it's like make that thing go gratata. You know that one? Oh my god. I'm with the man TikTok. I have to find this TikTok. I have to show it to you guys. Make that thing go gratata. Gratata. Let me see if I can find it. There's one that I'm thinking of, and it's this girl, and it's so fucking cringe. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm with the man. I have to find this now. Oh no. Oh no. Videos. Videos. I don't want to log in. Fuck. I'm with the man. Gratata. TikTok. Cringe. Please, God. I think it's this one. No. Please, God, give it to me. Oh, God. I think I have it saved on my phone. I might have to get it. Oh, God, it's so good, you guys. It's so good. I have to find it. This thing go gratata. He said, I'm with the man. You know, you guys know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't even have to show you. You know what it is, but I have to find it. Okay. Gratata. Gratata. Oh, no. This is the one where it's like, gratata. Swag, bitch. Not that one. I'm with the man. Mafia. Yes. Please. Where's the one that I'm thinking of? I want the original one. Where's the original one? Please, I need the original one. Please, 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 please. I need the original one. I need the original. Nope. Fuck. Who's sending me notifications on TikTok right now? This is really important. This is really important. Original. Oh, please. Please. Please, God. Where is it? What the fuck was that bitch's name? I remember her TikTok as well. Oh, God. Maybe if I just, what are these called? POV Mafia Boss TikTok. POV Mafia Boss TikTok. We're never going to finish this video because I have to find this. Oh, and now it's saying that I'm spam searching. Leave me alone. Stop. Leave me alone. Is it this one? Oh, please. But I have to see this video. No, it's not I'm in the Ghetto. It's Gratata Mafia TikTok original. Oh God, it's got to be in this compilation, doesn't it? It's got to be in this compilation. Where is it? It's got to be in here. Please, God. There's one specific one that... Oh, it's right here! Yes! I found it! I found it! I found it. Yes! 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 Okay. Yes! Unlimited power!
Homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go gratata. Smoking on the table, liquor blunt, don't give a damn. Don't your girlfriend is a groupie, she just tryna get ahead. Saying I'm with the man.
Like, I would be so good at that, you guys. I could make such good cringe YouTube or TikTok content. Please. Okay, sorry. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm with the man. What's the other one? The Junko one where it's like, like, you know what I'm talking about? Where she does like the, dude, I would be so good. I would be so good at these. You know? Nanny? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself.
Why do I put myself through all that, but I can't be bothered to suck a piano for a few months? Believe it or not, it's not because I'm lazy. It's not because of all the DMs from people saying that my videos help them. It's not because I think that someday the pain
Are the people that were helped by your video in the room with us?
being so vulnerable to strangers will go away, or because I think that someday I might have the funding and experience to make a real movie.
I love Gabby Hanna so much. I'm so Gabby Hanna coded. You're fat. I'm just saying it. It's just my opinion. You're fat. That's my opinion. Sorry. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm just, you're fat.
It's just because it makes me happy. Believe me, it hurts. It hurts like hell to know that because I couldn't go on packaging up all my deepest thoughts and feelings into discussions about video games, I might lose my dream job someday soon.
Wow.
It hurts to know that for so many people, so many years of drowning in all my passion amounted to nothing. Because I said that I didn't really feel like I was a boy. It kills me to think that there are people out there who will only...
Is she deadass doing this shit where she's like, oh my god, the reason that, like, nobody wants to watch my YouTube content anymore is because I'm trans, when it's obviously because we totally 180 the kind of popular content that we were making, and that's very obviously what the issue is here. Like, if we just go... Hang on, let me do this really quick. If we do... I want to make sure that we don't have the puppy girl video autoplay, because that'll get me cancer and I'll die. But, like, if we go here, like, if we just go here and we go to popular, our most popular videos are How Bad Is This Game? Grand Theft Auto, Portal 2, Portal, Hitman, What Happened in Half-Life. Like, do you think that the people that subscribe to your YouTube channel and gave you these millions and millions of views, like, give a flying fuck about your artistic journey into degeneracy? It has nothing to do with if you're trans. It is that your content is a complete 180. Like, if this was the content that you originally were making and then you organically built up an audience and then you came out as trans, sure, but that's obviously not what happened here. Like, hello? What the fuck? It's so tone deaf.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Never say nani agani bills puntanausli combust.
Am I even saying it right? Did I say it correctly? Is it nani? You are not ready for my Junko altar. Am I doing good, guys? Am I doing good? Am I winning? Thank you, Ember, for the 2. Everybody witness. Yeah, trans people notoriously love video game essays. Like, you are not trans if you've never played Fallout New Vegas. Like, make a Fallout New Vegas essay. All the trans people will trip on their way to your channel.
ever see me as another toy for them to play their reactionary drama games with.
I'm not your toy, you stupid boy.
Sleep at night thinking about all the people who think that my perspective is valueless because I'm a sex worker. It disgusts me that as a woman, I'm not...
Dude, no one even knew that you were a sex worker. You think the chud that's watching your Portal video is like, oh my god, a trans sex worker. Also, I'm just gonna be like totally real, you guys. I don't think that selling fucking feet pics on Foot Finder counts. Being an e-whore is not the same as being a quote-unquote sex worker. I will die on this hill. You will have to drag my dead body from atop of this hill, dude. Like, when you say sex worker, you are invoking somebody who is full service. There is a universe apart from somebody who takes pictures with their fucking feet for people for $20 a pop and somebody who's like turning tricks on the corner. And it does an incredible disservice to pretend that these two are in the same category of work. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane.
Who is this Calvin Garrar? Who is he?
And we are so blessed to witness Ember and their 8 consecutive months of memberships. Mamacita, that is beautiful. Everybody witness, please. So truly beautiful.
Not allowed to show my ugly side in the same way that a man can.
If a man did this, you would be called a pussy and be bullied off of the internet. You're capitalizing on your identity politics to kind of sidestep the cyberbullying that you rightfully deserve.
There's somebody in the audience right now laughing at all of this vulnerability.
Dude, that's crazy. Mama, a girl behind you. Mama, a girl behind you.
Thinking all my pain and thinking it's cringy of me to share it.
It is.
Others still think that I need to get over it because I don't work a fast food job and my disability is more subtle than some other people's.
Your disability is that, like, you have an erratic sleep schedule because of the puppy posting. Like, I'm sorry, but people that have vertigo, like, work. Like, it's like I get headaches sometimes, and then people are like, but I can't get disability for sometimes occasionally getting a headache. It's like, yeah, welcome to the real world. Everybody gets headaches from time to time. If we're talking about chronic migraines, sure, but she's like, I have vertigo. Sometimes I get dizzy. Okay, so, okay. Go to the doctor, question mark? Get your iron levels checked, question mark? That doesn't, it's not like you have, like, one incident happen and you're like, fuck, I can never work again. Like, nobody else does this. Is this fucking play about us?
To those who don't understand why I'm complaining so much, when, as I said earlier, I have my dream job, it's because no amount of happiness can stop life from being painful. Life is, among a lot of other things, sitting there bound and gagged, watching as your body...
Dude, stop kink posting. And this kind of nihilism is so disgusting to me, you guys. Life is a gift. Life is beautiful. The problem here, and I said this before when we covered Leadhead, and it's very, very important that you guys write this down. If you internalize anything, take any piece of advice from me, I want you guys to take this piece of advice from me, okay? Happiness is a choice, okay? There are very few moments in your life that are going to give you a big, euphoric, dopamine dump level happiness experience, okay? These are very few and far between. Think about graduating school. Think about getting married. Think about getting that promotion at work that you've been waiting for years. Think about finally getting your dream job. Think about finally being able to pay off your student loans. These are these big moments where you get these huge dumps of dopamine and you feel that warm, tight, euphoric feeling in your chest, and everything feels good and right, and everything is falling into place. You will probably, on average, get maybe 5 of those in your lifetime, okay? Happiness is a choice, and you choose happiness by finding happiness in tasks that feel monotonous, but you do every day, and finding the subtle joy in everyday experiences. If you were to go to the grocery store right now and pretend that this is your first time ever going to an actual grocery store, you would be full of whimsical joy and just pure exuberance for life. People fall into this idea that happiness is a consistent state of being. It's not. Happiness is a choice. And the happiest people that you will ever meet in your life are people that find joy in going to the grocery store, are people that find joy in getting Starbucks on the way to work once a week, are people that find joy in being able to have coffee with a friend or be able to, clean up their apartment or their house and it looks really, really nice. These are the moments that define whether or not you choose to be happy or you choose to be miserable. It is always a choice. There's a really good book. It's called The Happiness Trap. If you want a free PDF, you can download it. Let me find the PDF for you guys because I have it. It's right here. No, not this one. I don't want this one. It's this one right here. So, no, this isn't the right one either. Is it this one? I think it is this one. No, this also isn't it. This one is in Russian, but let's just see if it comes out in English. Let's just see. This is it right here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put this in here for you guys. This is important. Okay, I'm putting this in here for all of you guys. This is really important, and I'll also link it when I segment this. This book right here will change your life. And I don't mean in like the gay self-help kind of way. In like a genuinely acceptance and commitment therapy is one of the most effective therapies at creating longevity and sustainability in choosing to live a meaningful life. Okay. This book will change your fucking life. Like unironically, one of the biggest lessons and one of the hardest lessons that I had to learn, was that life is not about seeking these giant hits of dopamine over and over and over again because it's not sustainable and you're never going to have that. It's just not realistic. And that when you think about people who are happy in their life, they find happiness in things that you wouldn't even think to look at in order to experience or see happiness. If you ever read one book, read this book. I'm not joking. It's like the coolest shit ever, okay? You can trick your mind into doing all kinds of different things.
Body falls apart, watching as the things that you thought were permanent crumble between your fingertips, watching as you start forgetting the intricacies
Nothing is
of the things
permanent.
that you once thought were everything.
Everything is
Each person
temporary.
only has room for so many things on their soul, and growing can only ever mean replacing something that helped you get this far with something else, which might hurt you instead.
Addict
Fear,
mindset.
doubt, anxiety, loathing, loneliness. These are facts of life in a way that happiness just isn't. That's true for every artist and every murderer and every oligarch and every proletariat. This torment is an inevitability in my life, as it is in yours. But for now, amidst all of that anguish, making YouTube videos makes me happy.
Cool, and that's the end of the video. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciated this segment. We now know that this makes Leadhead happy. Thanks. Just kidding. This is so dumb.
No.
See, I'm of the opinion that for most people, about, I don't know, half of the things that we're fighting for are just a complete...
What was that? What was that?
Complete waste of people. About, I don't know, half of the things that we're fighting for are just a complete waste.
What was that? Anybody? What was that? Are we just pure food perfuming our pussy? You guys? What was that?
Guys! 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 Come back!
What just happened?
Waste of time, basically. When I look out the window, I see dead people. Dead people who...
Dude, shut the fuck up! Dead people. Please, this is so fucking funny.
don't give a fuck if they learned how to play piano or not, because...
Play it again.
I don't know, half of the things that we're fighting for are just a complete waste of time, basically. When I look out the
What is this? Not a pan!
window, I see dead people. Dead people who don't give a fuck if they learned how to play piano or not, because they're dead. I see dead people who, after a lifetime spent chasing completeness, died. Dead people who made it really far in life and achieved things that I could never imagine, but still had about as many happy days and about as many sad days as I'll have had. When I'm dead, people are going to look out of their windows and they're not going to be able to see my failed dreams any clearer than I'll be able to from underneath 6 feet of dirt. There are a lot of other things I care about too. Things that make my life a lot less simple, but that I fight for every day regardless. Family, politics, staying in small towns, keeping in touch with friends, helping out the people who need me, constantly pushing...
I don't like the shh when she's rustling her hair. That sounds like we could use an anti-dandruff shampoo, perhaps?
...myself to be the best life partner I can be. There are times where I can't relax at all because the things that I love demand too much from me.
Wow.
I'm going to stress myself straight into an early grave for these videos and these people and these ideals, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with hating 60% of my days if it means that when it's my turn to die, I'll be able to look back on the sum of my life and know that I gave myself to the things that made me...
This is such a miserable way to live. If you're hating 60% of your day, like, you got to do something else with your time then. I don't know what to say. Every day is a gift, and you are fucking wasting it. It is such a blessing to be alive. It's so exciting to be alive. Every day you get the opportunity to learn new things, talk to new people, you know, have new experiences that you've never had before and will never have again. There's nothing like the present moment, and this makes me sad.
...happy, even if that happiness was never truly complete. Because it's not about completion. It's about doing everything you possibly can to be happy in spite of the fact that it takes a lot of sadness to get there.
Not really.
For that reason, I'm never, ever, ever going to stop fighting.
Wow, good for you.
But sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out, recognize the sunk cost fallacy, put away the piano, smoke a bowl, do something you actually enjoy, and drop the worthless fights. Because weighing in on a bunch of stupid drama from people that you don't even like, or spending 2 hours in bed trying to figure out if you could have worded something differently, or pushing yourself to be on time to a party that you don't even want to go to, all that stuff, well, it's fucking stupid.
And this is the selfish aspect of Leadhead that I find to be incredibly interesting, because selfish people like resent that they can't do whatever they want to do all the fucking time. Like the way she's like going to a party that you don't want to do, doing this thing for somebody else that you really don't want to do. It's like that is half the problem, babe. Is that find the joy in those tasks that you otherwise drag your feet to do. Like somebody's having a birthday party. I really don't want to go to the birthday party, but I'm gonna go because I want to be a good friend. And then when I'm at the birthday party, it's like, you know, I'm actually really glad that I was able to come here and support my friend in a way that was meaningful to them, even if it wasn't what I wanted to do, even if it wasn't how I wanted to spend my Friday night. I feel good about doing this for my friend, and I'm glad that I was able to like share this experience with them. When you view life through the prism of your own experiences, you become a deeply selfish, deeply vapid, and deeply insufferable person to be around. And it's very antithetical to a leftist worldview that is collectivist in nature, that you do shit that you don't want to do for the betterment of others. And it seems like the only thing that Leadhead is ever interested in doing is like sucking herself off. It's like fucking insane. I could not dream of living this way. This is like my personal version of hell.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Leedad, more like flakat.
Very true. Thank you for the 2. Awu, everybody witness. Oh, wow, whatever, you know what I meant. Let's continue.
But you know what's never stupid? Being happy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody went under the dock. Hang on, we gotta go back a little bit. Okay, ready? Hang on.
Being happy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. But it wasn't a rock. Rock lobster? Oh. Sorry, guys. Okay, what a colossal waste of fucking time. That was so cool. I'm super happy that we did that together, you guys. That was so awesome. Very cool. Nothing of value was said.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
This is a lot of effort just to say that said wasn't been to therapy.
Yeah, very true. This was a lot of words to just say, I don't want to go to therapy. I want to do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. Everybody witness, thank you. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's insane. That is insane. Ugh, trash. Trash. I'm sorry that I had to share this with you guys. It seems like Falgi invited Courtney to have a conversation with him on stream, but it didn't go well. And then Courtney is now calling him a rapist because he sent her DMs. So we have, hey, Courtney, I'm doing something on stream. And then she says to talk about what? And then he's like, I just want to talk about this tweet. And then he said, well, I think that championing around like the moral arbiter of rape victims and saying people should get raped is a little hypocritical. And then she said, thanks for your opinion. And he said, I mean, if you want to be passive aggressive, knock yourself out. But calling everybody that you don't like is everybody that you don't like a rapist. And then she says, Kay, sorry, you don't understand what no means. And then he said, LMAO. This is the sage effect. She never said no. She didn't say that she didn't want to. But either way, Falgi's a rapist confirmed. This is a strong message. Very cool. Happy to hear. Happy to hear. Okay, well, let's see what we have up next, guys. It looks like KP's video is winning. We may have time to do everything tonight, you guys. We may have time to do everything tonight. We may have time to do everything. Okay. This is for our next adventure, guys. This is for our next adventure. I do have to use the restroom. I have to go piss, girl. But then we'll come back and we'll do the Beckett video. I told you guys I messaged Beckett and I was like, you better call her an evil white woman or I'm gonna crash the fuck out. So, hang on. What is it? Cope and seethe. I always do Beckett of crabs. It's not Beckett of crabs. It's cope and seethe. I always fuck that one up, which is, you know, tragic on my part. Let's see.
Buckle like that.
Let's back this shit up. Let's back it up. Back it up. All right. And then let me put on your key jangling for you guys. Hopefully the music doesn't turn off this time. I have no idea why it did that last time. I actually don't know. That's actually quite annoying. I guess I'll just do this one. This is fine, because this one will go anyway. Okay, I'm going to go piss girl, and then I'm going to come right back, and then we are going to do Beckett and KP, because it's quite a treat, guys. Quite a treat. All right, everybody behave. I will be back in just a moment. so mad at you guys. None of you guys want to watch the fucking Caleb Hammer video. It's really upsetting. It's really upsetting. I love financial audit with Caleb Hammer. I'm a Caleb Hammer stan. It's very upsetting to me. Very upsetting to me. But it's fine. It's fine. It is democracy. It is democracy, I see. Okay. Let's see here, guys. So, we got this cooking for us. This is from the other day. This is following KP's, like, I don't even know if you can call it an apology video. And she also is planning on making another apology video. So we previously covered, we previously covered her quote-unquote apology video. I don't even think you can call it that. And then it didn't go well, obviously. It didn't go well, obviously. But she did make a post on YouTube here. This is from 2 days ago, and I'm very surprised that this video is still up, let's be totally honest. So, this is the video right here from 6 days ago. I honestly can't believe that it's still on her channel, which is crazy. And then she says here, she says, I've been reading your feedback on the recent video, and I want to acknowledge something clearly. I understand why many of you felt disappointed or frustrated. My intention wasn't to dismiss anyone's experiences or minimize what happened. Only to be honest about where I'm coming from and how I feel about a complicated situation. I made a shorter video to get the crux of the issue, but many of you want to hear more about the details I didn't address. I was afraid a longer one-part video wouldn't hold people's attention, but in hindsight, I should have addressed everything in one video. I know I didn't say everything perfectly. That's on me. I am listening and learning from this. That's brave. Let's see here. Can I add pictures to these? I don't think that I can. I don't think that I can add pictures to these, but let's go ahead and do this really quick because I'm curious. I guess we'll see if we get anything back from this. Couple of quick. Oh, if I could spell. Couple of quick questions. A couple of quick questions. One, will you disconnect from Courtney, Pete, following this tweet she made, saying that anyone who disagrees with her should be raped to death. And then your apology or your video said that you would only be publicly distancing yourself from her. So the clarification would be helpful. And then we'll do that. 2, will you address the constant misframing of Chris's joke as something that actually happened and a quote sex crime? What were some of the other things that were in there? Thanks in advance. I think people would like to hear from you about these issues with your first video. And then, yeah, interesting. Be super cool if I could spell. That'd be super cool. So anyway, she did her cute little apology video that wasn't even an apology. But yeah, dude. Either way, let's see what Beckett has to say. This is actually probably one of the only good Beckett videos. Love you, Beckett. We get some hot new tea in here, you guys. Some hot new tea about I love Kim Possible a lot. Satan incarnate. Something wicked this way comes, and it's a white woman. So let's just lock in and go.
Hi everyone, welcome to the video.
I Love Kim Possible a Lot has finally released her response video, and to the surprise of Precisely nobody. She has learnt nothing from this entire saga. Now, normally, I'd just do a stream segment and go over it, have a laugh, make some super chats, but in this case, I'm actually so annoyed by this response video that I think KP deserves something all to herself. So what we're going to do today is not just go over her response, but I'm also going to release many of the interview segments that for one reason or another were never included in the original video, as well as my DMs with KP, because I want to give you a glimpse behind the curtain. A peek into who KP really is. Because this woman is lying to you, and if she's not going to tell you the truth, then I will.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, lesbians.
Let's begin by talking about KP's response video itself, because it's actually a fairly wild ride of deflection. KP begins the video by taking accountability for at least the tone of the content. You know, that thing precisely 5 people cared about, one of whom was Brony Fandon't? If you're wondering whether KP really addresses the actual issues people have with her, the answer is of course she doesn't. In fact, if anything, she actually doubles down and adds new unheard accusations into a response for some reason.
True.
The same server also has a man accused of and arrested of child grooming.
Now, I personally have never looked into the DA game story, and I don't intend to start now, but what is interesting here is that KP just cannot help herself. She is basically a female just a robot, unable to contain her vindictive rage against the people she feels have wronged her. And once again, KP just throws this accusation out there in a trust me bro moment, and firstly, I'm not even sure what the accusation is. KP, are you claiming that Will and DA Games are knowingly harboring sexual predators for some reason? This, of course, is just the beginning of the problem, because you can't trust KP. She lies all the time. For example, let's just look at how she frames the story with Chris.
Not to mention the fact that Chris himself has admitted to and bragged about a little sex crime that Steven...
And then we pause to look at this, like, this was a joke. And even in the video that I did, where we went over the leaked call, because the call ended up getting leaked, it was specifically a call that she had with Chris about, you know, the allegations or whatever about the jork in it. She quite literally acknowledges in the conversation that it was a joke. Like, the full call got leaked, and we listened to the whole thing, so we know that she's a fucking liar. She's a fucking liar.
Liar!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Sulvas que tu clarificat seme en vaya ving sumeon taking a pregnancy test as a violation of the bundaries.
Well, and that's another thing as well, and I think that's something that gets lost in translation, is it wasn't like Saberspark asked Emu Emmy to take a pregnancy test out of thin air. She said that she thought that she was pregnant. And I think it's reasonable that if 2 people have sex and there is a thought that there might be a future potential little human that comes out of, you know, this interaction, I think it's reasonable for both parties to say, we should probably do a pregnancy test. And I completely understand the whole era of, like, no uterus, no opinion, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. If, like, she should understand that Saberspark is the father of this hypothetical child and has a right to know if there even is a hypothetical child. I think that's completely reasonable. I think that's completely reasonable.
Been brushed off as a sex joke.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much, 5-star Sailor, for the 5 buckaroonies. Everybody witness, please. And then I just want to listen to this clip that Becca posted really quick.
Mr. Enter once said he'd rather get raped than be accused of rape. Well, buddy, I hope your dream comes true.
Courtney Orchard and wishing that other people got raped. Name a better combo. You can't.
KP is lying to you here. Once again, firstly, Chris apologized to KP about 2 years ago.
Yep.
And secondly, this was a joke. But with Chris, you've got literally the reverse of that situation where he does admit it's a fuck up.
Is it not 5-star Sailor? 5-star, whatever. Fuck you guys.
It says that he's sorry. And it's like, that feels like it's not enough 2 years later. So, yeah, I kind of want to be clear about that, because I think that's something that you are going to catch flack for. Chris made up a gross story, and I'd ask you to bear in mind, this was over a decade ago. Yet, KP chooses to reframe this here into a sex crime. There is a whole section in the first video where...
Like, let's just... Where's the video, the original leaked video for this? I think that did I post the link for it? No, of course not, because I'm a fucking idiot. Hang on. Where is it here? That's the case.
Well, let me just refresh your memory. So I invited you and George and part of it and all that stuff. Do you remember?
Are we like...
And...
Apologize for that. That should being refreshed of that and knowing your perspective.
Oh, as the tale goes. Okay.
Okay, but I should be the one apologizing.
We're just gonna let it go.
What I did, because
that's so fucked.
Misogynist, you know.
Let me see if I can find it in here. Because all these bitches be lying. Hang on. Joke. Let's see. I think it's this one. Wow, that's evil foreshadowing right there, isn't it? May God have mercy on your soul. Fucking enthused it. Not that it
shall pass. Okay, all those things. So
this
yeah.
too shall
Okay.
pass until I bring it up again for
All right.
clout.
Well, have a good night.
Oh wow, I'm so funny. Hang on. Let me see. Fuck. It must have been early in the beginning because they admit that it was a joke. Like, who else did you tell this to? Where was it? Is it this one? I need to watch more of this. I'm gonna let this run for a second, but like,
I think you need to apologize for that, but I should be the one apologizing.
we're just
to you
gonna
for
let
that.
it go.
Well, I appreciate that.
Because whatever my intent was, that doesn't really matter because what matters is how you feel now and how you felt then. So,
Right.
you know, I will apologize for that.
Okay, and just for the record, the story you told didn't happen, right?
No.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay, so the story that you told didn't happen. Correct. Okay, so she knows that it like literally didn't fucking happen. Like I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know what to say. It's
where KP and I talk about Chris. But make no mistake, KP wants to see this man fired and his entire life ruined for it. This section also lets us move on to Saberspark, because not only is KP not sorry for leveling false rape accusations against him, she also starts claiming he was abused as a child, showing a screenshot that does not say that, as some sort of
I totally fucking missed this part.
bizarre weaponized gotcha.
And once again, for someone who not very long ago had plenty to say on whether gay
Oh, sorry, Star Sailor. God forbid a man has dyslexia. You guys are evil.
Gabriel Brown was or wasn't a groomer, that
And then the other thing that I want to point out as well is that the fact that KP was able to get him in a call like years after the fact, and he had what was, in my opinion, a pretty good fucking apology. Like, he's like, yeah, you know, I was mad at you. I had a lot of hate in my heart for you, which was valid in hindsight. And he was like, yeah, I told this really fucked up joke. I shouldn't have told it. It was really inappropriate of me, and I'm really sorry that I said that. That was actually really inappropriate of me, and it was wrong of me, and I'm sorry. You got the perfect outcome. You got the perfect closure that people dream of getting from situations like this, and it still isn't fucking enough for you. Ugh.
child predation online is terrible, and he himself has been abused as a child, it seems odd that he has nothing to say about his own employees' child predation, even to condemn it, let alone him excusing masturbation onto a stranger's clothes, a biohazard, and sexual harassment as a joke.
Jesus Christ.
Now, right from the off, KP has always been looking for a way to go at Saberspark. Not just with the accusations themselves, but even in my early conversations with her, KP seems to view the potential of Saberspark's guilt as a potential way for her to save herself.
Is there any other alarming behavior that Saber's
Who drew this picture of KP? This is awesome. This is so funny. Put the fries in the bag, bitch.
displayed publicly? Not anything like this, obviously, but like that is displayed publicly, like anyway that people are concerned about?
Honestly, I mean, Saber seems to me, having gone through kind of what's in front of me, a bit of an asshole. But he's a YouTuber. It's not unusual. But not really. I can't. No one else I've seen is making any claims against Saber or anywhere near the fucking nature of the Emmy claims. From his perspective, I can see.
No, I can. No, I just feel bad.
At the time, I read this as some kind of genuine remorse, but as things have moved on, it is abundantly clear that KP is not sorry in the least. This bitch is not sorry for what she did to Saberspark. She's sorry.
Yes, attack the white woman. This is what I've been fucking waiting for. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Attack her. Yes.
Sorry, it didn't work. We'll get into this further later, but one of KP's big problems is that she is completely delusional. During our conversations, I basically had to lay out very clearly the situation she and others had created for themselves in going after Saberspark in this way. I know that there is still an interest from other people in going after Saber and going after the DA Games group. I think those people are mental. If I'm honest, I think that the reality is that a video like this very much gives Saber carte blanche in the eyes of a lot of people. It's an unsubstantiated rape allegation. He's a victim of that. He is an actual victim. Which means now anyone who produces a hit piece on Saber, the immediate response to that from basically anyone who's not ingrained in the I Hate Saber crowd is going to be, you're making a hit piece on somebody with who's had false rape accusations against them. That's like sort of like the line, and that is rough content to produce. It makes him a very difficult target if somebody did want to go after him. So we'll see. Some people don't care about that a lot.
The other thing that's important to be mindful of here as well is even if there were things that, you know, Saberspark did that were worthy of criticism, let's just pretend that that's true. No one is going to pay attention to any of those criticisms because you handed him the fattest get out of jail free card ever. Because we've seen this effect with so many different people where if you go at somebody and the first thing that comes out is bullshit, everything after the fact, like, people just gloss over. And you can look at so many different examples of this. If you come out with your allegation, this is your strongest evidence, your best foot forward, and it's total bullshit, every other criticism nobody wants to hear because you're the one that said the dumb shit. That was you. You were the one that said the crazy allegation. So why would anything else that you have to say be taken seriously? It does, like, it's honestly, truly just like cause and effect, like one after the other. And I think it's incredible that she doesn't realize that. I think it's so interesting that she's so juvenile that she has no understanding of this. It's so funny to me.
A lot of people are more optics brained than they want to admit to. Now, at this point, you may be wondering why simple concepts like Saberspark's going to get a lot of grace because you falsely accused him of rape need to be explained to KP like she's a mentally stunted 5-year-old. And that sounds mean, but I'm just giving a description here. KP, to be fair to her, is a trust fund kid nearing 40 who still lives at home with her mother. She doesn't really have any normal human interactions. In fact, as far as anybody is aware, this woman has never had a long-term relationship, so it probably shouldn't come as much of a
She
surprise.
doesn't fuck.
Her
I called
understanding
it.
of normal human interactions are somewhat...
She doesn't fuck. I called it, you guys. I literally said, I was like, this bitch does not fuck. I told you guys that. I literally said that. I was correct. I was right. Write it down. Mark it on your calendars. I was correct. This bitch does not fuck. She's never been in a relationship. She's never had a real job. Again, the hardest thing that KP has ever gone through is picking out the correct strain of weed at the fucking, weed shop. I can't believe that people live like that. It's so, ugh.
Lacking. This may go some way to explaining why, in KP's response video, she completely fails to understand why Saberspark is getting so much quote-unquote grace. Saberspark showed evidence not just of his DMs with Emmy displaying what their relationship looked like, but also evidence of how far he was prepared to go to prove his innocence. KP highlights the fact that Saberspark makes a mistake regarding the timeline in my interview with him.
When given his own testimony on the accusations leveled against him, his own lapses in memory are not painted as proof of a malicious lie. His own incorrect recollection of events, as proved by the screenshots he himself provided, are not painted as proof of a malicious lie.
However, what KP completely fails to acknowledge is it doesn't matter, because Saberspark has also got the DMs. We can check in real time whether he is telling the truth. You can misspeak in an interview, it's okay. What you can't do is lie repeatedly in statements, which is what Emmy has done. KP also focuses in on the fact that there was some kind of relationship, so surely that means that something must have happened. And this is why I mentioned earlier that KP doesn't seem to have had any long-term relationships. The only way this dumb as rocks femcel can read human interactions is in some way aggressive. Now, I'm not just saying this without any kind of grounding. KP seems to have a long history of making accusations against people, predominantly that people are in some way attracted to her. Something that she, yes, does here in her response video.
That's literally her favorite go-to, is like, everybody just wants to fuck me, bro. We quite literally have like an emote just for that. Like, it's actually pretty fucking crazy. I think it's pretty crazy, bro. Like, I cannot... I just can't fathom it, dude. It's crazy. Like, again, the ego that comes with a woman, like one of the only adult biological females in the fucking brony fandom, it comes with the most incredible ego, and you'll never convince me otherwise. Like, it is so true. Female privilege is real. And before you get your pitchforks, I present as evidence, YouTuber I love Kim Possible a lot. That is my evidence, and I'm correct. You guys can just fuck off because I'm right. I'm right. And then hang on really quick because I need to screenshot this briefly. Hang on. Let me do this really quick. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Please forgive me. Oh, please, pretty please offer me grace. Thank you. Thank you for offering me grace in these trying times, you guys. It really means a lot to me. I need to... I'm just going to do this now because I'll forget to do it later. Hang on. Okay. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Let me make sure that's saved because sometimes it doesn't like to. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, let's continue.
This led to a good number of people speaking down to me.
She sold body pillars of her pony OC. You're lying. Send me links for that. Put that in the Discord. I need to see this.
Harassing me and sending me death threats largely based on the assumption that I was a bitter, jealous, stupid woman targeting an innocent, successful, intelligent man for the sin of not dating me. To which I'd like to respond by saying, Steven, I'm just not that into you.
KP is obsessed with the idea that people must be attracted to her and must like her. In fact, during my conversations with her, despite the fact that I'm making a drama commentary video on her, she starts asking me, what would it take for me to watch her content again? Go on.
Well, you were a fan of the content before, like, controversies happened, right?
What even is her best content? Like, what are we even working with here? Like, let's go back here. What are we working with here? Like, what do we think I don't understand, like, what the appeal was for her content. So if we go to popular, like, what the fuck is this? We have, this is from 11 years ago, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. So we peaked like a decade ago. So these are what is the most popular is 1 million views, and then we're hitting what, like 4, right around like 400K average. And then we've got what? 10K, 3.1, 4.2, 7.5. What are we a couple of years? Like, this is insane. 2 years ago, 4.9. 3 years ago, 1.9. 2 years ago, 13. 5.7 2 years ago. 21 2 years ago. 3.4 2 years ago. And then the Lily Orchard one is the only one. This was kind of like a breath of fresh air for her. And then once again, we see that we nosedive right back down. Like, people don't give a fuck about this content anymore. Like, this content is boring. I don't know if anybody... Like, who is this for? What's something that I give a fuck about? What's something that I give a fuck about here? Let's talk about Bruno. What is this? Let's see. No, that's from 3 years ago. Let's go sooner. Let's go sooner. Let's go... Fuck. And then she just made this video to shit on the Lily Orchard. But...
Feminine aspect of God.
Yeah, this immediately is enough to give me cancer and kill me immediately. I now have whole body cancer.
Cool guy extraordinaire. Spielberg made some stuff. Google it. Including that really sad movie about World War II.
What? What did I do? How could you?
Like, who is this for? People with brain damage? Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. Nobody's gonna watch your content, bitch.
Like, would you go out of your way to watch a video that wasn't about controversy that I made, like, randomly?
I mean, I liked some of the analysis stuff, which was negative. I find media analysis generally... Well, I used to watch a lot of media analysis stuff. People like Ralph the Movie Maker. It is worth noting here, of course, I had explained to her that my interest in her content and why I knew her was purely based on the horse news drama back in the day, and I should be clear, that's a drama about her not paying her employees, something she still doesn't understand as an issue to this day. But given that KP seems to have no issues with spreading allegations based on rumors, I think we should talk about the other occasion when KP spread false sexual harassment allegations about somebody. Now, I didn't include this in the first video because I can't fully evidence it, but I was told this story with remarkable detail by 3 separate people. And
Jesus
the TLDR
Christ.
is that while at a convention in the 2010s, KP was walked back to her hotel by one
2010s. This is 15 years ago, you guys. This is like the Crypt Keeper shit. This is Crypt Keeper level shit, dude. This is geriatric drama. This drama is on fucking end-of-life palliative care hospice. 15 years ago. Oh my god, bitch. You peaked in high school. I get it.
of the con staff.
Oh my
she
god.
would then spin this into him sexually harassing her, as he was clearly deeply in love with her.
Wait, hang on. How was he sexually harassing her?
LDR is that while at a convention in the 2010s, KP was walked back to her hotel by one of the con staff. She would then spin this into him sexually harassing her, as he was clearly deeply in love with her. And while no logs for this story exist, I did ask KP about it, to which she responded, shockingly, by talking about one of her former editors. Just how many accusations has this psycho put out there?
Hey, thanks for talking to me.
Dude, I literally, every single person that sends me a message they want to fuck. So, really quickly, let's see. Morale totally wants to fuck. McMad totally wants to fuck. Beckett totally wants to fuck. Oh, Ched Logic definitely wants to smash 100%. Cy Scribbles, you already know about that one. Like, what? This is insane. Like, somebody, like, holds the door open and she's like, they want to smash, don't they? Like, that's... Girl, please. Girl, please. I'm willing to bet that she's a virgin. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to put money on that. 5-1 odds. KP is a virgin. Willing to put money down on that.
To me.
Alright, that's fine.
So I'm...
Dude, KP and Jar would actually be so good together. They both are so autistic that they don't understand social cues. They're too, mentally disturbed to be able to do really anything. They both have failed YouTube channels, and they both scare the hoes tremendously. I actually support this. I ship, is that what they call it? I ship Jar and KP. I ship them. That's so cute. Move aside, Professor Dreadlock. A white woman is speaking.
Totally blindsided by Casey's take on me.
Oh yeah, and Shotgun Fox sexually harassed me. Very true.
Like, I wish if I was coming off that way, she would have told me. So I was wondering if you had any, like, additional information about that, because I'm like...
Who's ratting behind the scenes, Beckett? Who's ratting?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, I don't blame you for finding that kind of a bit blindsiding, because I think it's difficult. So, I mean, I can give you my take generally, because I think part of this comes down to like how the fandom worked and the fact that it was very non-confrontational. But I think
Such a, like a historian
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Vodka capellet d'un to 90 pounds?
Wow, this is a very strong message. Okay, all right.
Whoa! This is a strong message!
This is a really important question. Can KP get down to 90 pounds? Because if you remember, Jar only dates small flightless birds. So I think that we have a little bit of work to do. To my understanding, KP is also like pretty tall as well. So we really have to overcompensate for our BMI when you're tall. You know, like you're automatically going to carry a little bit more weight with you because you're tall, right? So time to hit the gym.
Of it is like it's difficult because I see people all the time where they're like, I didn't realize that I wasn't like clicking with people, and some of it was. It's a good way to describe some of the stories. Like, some of it was stuff where it was just like, you missed social cues with people.
Yeah, she's got a little touch of the tism.
How many people did you talk to about this? I'm a little concerned.
Well, I mean, I wanted to get like a full picture, and also there were some claims about you which I thought were, you know, it needed substantiating, because I didn't think they were fair to you. And I mentioned the essay story from one of the cons, which was mentioned to me by a few.
Someone made art of Jar and Professor Dreadlock. They made like, where did that go? Somebody in the Discord at one point or another made like Jar and Professor Dreadlock censored and appropriate Christ approved yaoi. If anybody has that, please send that to me because I'm having a brain blast for the thumbnail for this. This is gonna be so funny.
Few people. I saw mentions of just when I was going through sort of like general takes on your history, which I can't substantiate. There's no logs for.
What for Emmy?
No, there was a claim that while you were at one of the cons, somebody, one of the staff, offered to walk you back to the hotel room, and then you basically said that this person was going to essay you.
What the fuck is going on?
What is going on, guys?
I don't know what that is. I would need more information.
I can have a dig. I mean, I have heard it from a few people, so I don't know whether it's a rumor or something that's spiraled. But yeah,
the only thing I think it could be is after the drama I had, after my first thing, Bob, I had an editor, Jordan, who got very attached to me in an unhealthy way, and when I kind of tried to cut him off, he lashed out. I think he made a video, he went to Horse News, like the whole thing. And I think I told BabsCon staff, was this at BabsCon, out of curiosity?
I'm not sure. So I'd have to go and check the notes. This is actually the last
That's actually so funny, dude. That is unironically so funny. If somebody was like, hey, do you remember that like false allegation that you made about people like trying to rape you, and you go, which one was that again? That's a problem, don't we think? That's a problem. Is it not? Is it not? That's interesting. Okay.
Conversation I would ever have with KP. It occurred on the 24th, shortly after the release of my first video, because what really surprised KP was finding out that nobody liked her. And if I'm to give you a flavor of this interview, it's basically me explaining to an adult.
That's so fucked up. The saddest thing in all of this, you guys, was when I Love KP learned that everyone fucking hates her. So funny. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Woman, why she has been for her whole life unable to make any actual friends. I mean, I think the big thing was like Casey was just sad more than anything else.
Well, I mean, that's kind of my frustration with it, because part of it is like, this would have been helpful if I knew what the elephant in the room is, but like, I know Casey means well, but it's kind of insulting that I'm just so clueless and dumb, apparently, that she needs to mentor me without even having that direct conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, I think one of the stories I heard was like a relationship with Jeff. Which was, yeah, Ace Best.
Harm and confusion in the situation.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
And it's like, it seemed like you didn't understand why he didn't want to be friends, or why he just didn't click with you. Like, this seemed to cause like a bit of drama.
No, it was more than that, because I think I just asked for something more casual than that. And,
I just wanted to be friends with benefits, but then he said no, so I decided that I was sex pested. Cool. Nice. That's a great one. Love that.
He got really mad because I had to make him be direct. But like, that was what I mean. Like, even before all this, like, Casey kind of talked to me like, you know, there are some learning steps. And I'm just like, Casey, like, can you politely get my side before you assume what is happening? So I don't know. That's an aside.
That's an aside.
Yeah, I mean,
guys.
I think it's difficult. I mean, Emmy was part of this circuit for a while, And you said last night in DMs, you were like, oh, well, it never occurred to me to ask Casey about Emmy. And when we spoke like the first time, and I was like, well, you knew it was Emmy from the start. Why didn't you look into her? And again, this isn't just you. No one's looked into fucking anybody in this, so this isn't just a you problem. But like, why do you think it is that you never thought to like look into or ask anyone about Emmy?
Good question.
I think I made the assumption that, like, because I know a lot of other girls, not a lot, a handful of girls this has happened to, but girls sometimes tend to fade out of the fandom because there's issues with harassment in general. Like, you know,
Everybody has been sexually harassed, including KP. It's like, dude, you gotta chill. We have to chill. Like, there's no other option here. We have to relax. Like, this is getting out of control. Like, this is self-insert 999. It's like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Like, I think that it is a mental illness to desire to be the victim of some kind of sexual harassment or sexual assault. And that's crazy to me. It's crazy!
yeah, and things like that. So I assumed she was part of a pattern, I guess. And she just kind of like distanced herself from her pony friends because this thing happened and it upset her. It made her think of what she's claiming. So if that makes any sense.
In the case of KP, it is always someone else's fault. She is always the victim. And the reason I include this is because it brings me on to why I am leaking my DMs with KP. Now, normally I have a pretty hard rule about not doing this, but in this case, I actually feel like my hand is being forced a little bit. KP presents my coverage as deeply biased in favor of Saberspark, which, I mean, I'm biased by the fact that he's innocent, sure, but there is something deeper here. The actual reason KP stopped talking to me, it's because her current response video is not the one she was planning to make. In fact, originally, she planned to go after Casey. Apparently, she wasn't happy with the way that Casey had characterized her, but having spent hours talking to KP, I'm going to be honest with you, if anything, Casey was way too nice. Behind the scenes through this entire thing, KP has been flip-flopping between different sides depending on who's speaking to her. And these DMs come shortly after KP had had a conversation with Emily, in which I've been reliably informed by the third party she completely rolled over. At one point, and bear in mind that this is second-hand testimony for which I can't present any evidence because the call wasn't recorded, KP said that she didn't have any sympathy for Saberspark as the allegations were being treated as no big deal, while the harassment her and Emmy were receiving was far worse. This also goes some way to explain why it's taken so long for KP to actually respond. Half the time, people have seemingly been talking her off the ledge of what she's planning to put into this damn thing. And it's worth noting that some of what was in the August draft of the response video did actually leak, because Cartoonshi would put out this tweet in reference to it. But being the professional that I am, I have saved the best for last, because I want to show you the last message I would ever receive from KP, because it is...
look at this schizophrenia. Look at this. Dude, she's in your walls. She's gonna come and kill you. This is fucking... Dude. This is so crazy. This is literally insane. She's so violently unwell, dude. She is so violently unwell. This is crazy. Why do people have sympathy for Saberspark and none for us? Because you are the one that made and, you know, platformed false rape allegations against Saberspark. And, but, like, Saberspark has all but exonerated himself. He has the evidence. He has shit to show. That means that, like, he didn't do what you're accusing him of. Like, why were they nicer to him than to me? Because you quite literally accused him of rape falsely. Yeah, obviously everybody's gonna go hard as fuck at you. Obviously. Dude, this can't be real. This can't be real.
Completely fucking mental. Beckett, I have now reviewed your video feeling emotionally
I love the
prepared to do
dramatic
so, and it's clear I was working against a bias throughout the entire project. For example, my comment saying, "Are you cool with me?" was not about whether people hated me, it was about whether I felt emotionally safe in an intense moment, which I didn't. There are more examples like this in your coverage. I also believe you made ethically questionable editorial choices. Your timeline/screenshot analysis in the second video risks being toxic, given trauma memory theory, a real documented effect, yet you didn't hold Saber to the same standard you held Emily, something Emily herself pointed out in her video.
One of these people accused the other of rape. Why are they not held to the same standard? God, I have no idea. Maybe because someone made false rape allegations and the other person didn't rape. Therefore, people are going to offer grace to the person who's being falsely accused of rape. Sick.
I don't know what Saber told you off the record, but it's evident it shaped your narrative in ways I couldn't respond to. The same applies to your handling of the Casey and Henry stories. I barely know Henry, so what you repeated was gossip unrelated to the topic, which I couldn't clarify. If Casey or Henry want clarification on the unsupported accounts they heard, they are welcome to contact me. I'd like to just pause here for a second and highlight the fact that this crazy bitch is complaining about me apparently spreading rumors while she is leveling false rape allegations. Unfucking.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's, you know, you guys, we can have a little bit of gossip girl time. That's totally cool, but. Okay.
Believable. My weed use was framed as a stoner caricature, when in reality it was a coping mechanism for a highly
Weed is not your fucking coping mechanism. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. What the actual fuck? Weed is my coping skill. Shut up. Dude, fuck off.
Situation tied to my clinically diagnosed PTSD. I took the call with you to clarify that the issues of child safety in the DA games community and Saber's involvement in that was misread in your video. Instead of hearing me out, you made assumptions, painted Emily as a liar based solely on Saber's word,
Well,
and
she
her
did lie,
reputation
yeah,
applies
she did
a
lie.
perfect
True.
victim bias. Also, a real documented effect of trauma, which is both ethically flawed and harmful. You underplayed my intelligence, dismissed.
She's like crazy. Like, she expects everybody to be like her fucking therapist. It's actually insane. She expects everybody to therapize her and do like trauma-informed care for a YouTube expose. This is, you have to be kidding.
My emotional state and allowed Saber's unchallenged, off-the-record statement to influence your betrayal of me. This reinforced the jealous girl archetype in your work, a mischaracterization. Failing to hold...
Hang on, I have one more thing to do. 1 second. I'm trying to multitask. I'm doing my best. I feel like I'm doing a good job. I just have one thing I have to do. Sorry. Okay, hopefully this saved where I want. Yep, okay, perfect. And then let me get rid of this. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are being so patient with me, and it's so thoughtful. It's so mindful. It's so demure. Thank you so much for holding space for me and my multitasking. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and continue.
Saber accountable for his public lies, which I can document, signals to others that legitimate concerns will be met with gaslighting and silence. That's a dangerous precedent for victims and whistleblowers. Frankly, it was a mistake to speak to you. You took advantage of my time and openness in a difficult situation. I assumed you were a sympathetic ally, someone who would point out my mistakes, but highlight the original point of the video, the child safety. But you painted me as a hopeless fool, acting on ambition and anger, which was never my intention. I had clarified with Casey months before your video went live, who Saber also influenced by framing events in a way I couldn't counter beforehand. Feel free to check those screenshots. I also let you convince me Emily was purely lying, when the situation was much more complicated than that. I believe there was miscommunication on both sides, but Saber is at fault for social cue assumptions at the very least. For the record, telling someone you have a crush on them is never consent for sexual conduct, period. My hope is that in the future, you'll choose to keep what I said in mind and explore the complex states of victims by citing psychological studies and be a stronger advocate for victims rather than an uncritical amplifier for those who ask. I will be ceasing all contact with you, but have cleared LIO to speak on my behalf if additional information needs to be clarified. Now, this is all obviously quite a lot to go through, so we're going to break it down into sections and talk about it a little bit, because my god, KP is out of her fucking mind. I actually don't know quite how to respond to somebody this delusional, but I'm going to give it my best shot.
Yeah,
I'm going to begin by just repeating myself, because I feel that's the only way that I might somehow get through to KP. Saberspark actually has evidence. Not only that, he went to the extent of pulling his house apart, looking for old hard drives, and actually putting his wallet to work, trying to gather more evidence to prove his innocence. He shouldn't have to do this, by the way. The burden is on you guys, and you guys have no proof. You're just leveling false allegations against somebody. You are not in the right here. You're actually...
Burden of proof.
Frankly, what you've done to Saberspark is abusive. This is, and I will repeat myself from the first video, one of the worst things you can do to another human being. But moving on to the section about weed and me painting KP as some sort of stoner archetype, I didn't paint you as a stoner, KP. You said this in our first conversation.
Wrong chat, KP. You gave me the screen cap instead of the chat.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I might have taken an edible before this because this is just so fucking...
Dude, I'm doing my big interview to dispel the allegations that I falsely accused people of rape. Let me hit the dab pen really quick. Let me hit the Benjamin before we have this really serious, really important, you know, very, 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 very important conversation. Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Fucking hard to get through.
As for this beginning part of the next section, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what KP means here. I don't know whether she just misphrased something, but this sentence doesn't make a lot of sense to me, which helpfully brings me on to talking about KP's intelligence. I'd ask you to know that KP constantly highlights the fact she feels people speak down to her. And I've just got to be honest here, the reason people treat you like an idiot, KP, is because you are, in fact, an idiot.
Hell yes, dude. This is what I wanted from the jump. This is what I wanted the whole time. Literally, attack the white woman. Burn her to the ground. Kick her while she is down. Yes. Yes, drag her to hell and back by her fucking ratty hair. Yes. Hell yeah, brother, let's go.
Not trying to be mean here, you're just kinda dumb. I mean, let's be honest, what sort of a freak puts jealous girlfriend archetype into an angry Discord note? The only way KP can even process reality is by talking about it like it's a fucking TV show. KP is completely disconnected from reality. Normally this would just be very funny, but she's constantly accusing people of serious crimes, which sort of tints that perspective a little bit.
Just a little
Finally,
bit.
let's just talk about her takes around Saberspark and Emily. The truth is that KP cannot believe Saberspark is innocent. He must be guilty of something. In her most recent response video, KP makes the insane claim that Saberspark is abusive for wanting Emily to take a pregnancy test.
His own admission of trying to force a woman to take a pregnancy test against her will is not seen as a violation of consent, privacy, and bodily autonomy, but instead as a horrible event he was made a victim of by the girl he had targeted.
Which is further fuel to the fire that this woman has never had a long-term partner. And finally, KP's sign-off note to me, asking me to cite psychological studies and be a stronger advocate for victims. Well,
you guys, please, if you are going to talk about my Discord rape allegations, please be mindful that you need to cite your studies, MLA, you know, double-spaced format, like, please, you guys, it's really important. And I find it actually disgusting that Beckett did not take the time to sit down and really do the research necessary to understand like where KP is coming from and from the perspective of trauma-informed interviewing etiquette. You know, it's just really disgusting to me. I go to a slop YouTube commentator for an interview and am surprised when slop commentary content comes out the other end. Very, very strange.
Well, on the psychological studies side, as I do not have a qualification in psychology, I think I'll give that one a miss, rather than trying to give a layman's interpretation. I think we have enough of that on YouTube, if I'm being completely honest. But I do want to talk about KP's motivations. As she notes here, many people have accused her of clout chasing.
A lot of my intent with the video and what I chose to platform in it was assumed. Concerns to me that are so much legitimate were and continue to be brushed off as clout chasing or jealous woman scorn mentality.
Now, I personally do not believe that KP only did this to get some clout. Though it is true from my own conversations with her, she clearly feels a little inadequate and like her life hasn't quite gone the way she planned. No, I think the reasons are much more simple. KP is a deeply vindictive woman. She didn't do any of this because she cares about victims. She did it because KP feels like everyone else passed her by. And the reasons can't be her. What remains of her incredibly fragile ego won't allow her to accept that. In KP's worldview, her channel failed because Chris told a story about her one time, or maybe Saberspark twisted people against her. When the reality is far more simple. KP, your content just about got by when you were dealing with the brony community, but you have nothing to offer a modern day.
The reality is your content is dog shit. That's the reality. The reality is that your content is cringe and gay. That is the reality.
Viewer, which is perhaps the greatest irony of this entire drama from your perspective. Regardless of the outcome, positive or negative, it wouldn't have actually helped you. Nobody was watching beforehand, and going forward, nobody's watching in the future. I Love Kim Possible a Lot is a fascinating relic of an older time on YouTube, when people who didn't really have any talent could build some kind of a fan base just based off the fact that there wasn't much competition. It's undeniable that KP saw the response to a Lily Orchard video, the first video in a very, very long time that gained any kind of traction, and decided that that might be a viable route forward for her. I have no idea what the future holds for this chick, but after a debacle like this, it's certainly not on YouTube. Now, this is obviously a lot more ranty than something I put out normally as structured content, but I have to be honest, I'm just really sick of this woman. KP is infuriating to deal with, and after watching this whole thing unfold for months now, seeing this 10-minute piss-poor response kind of just threw me over the edge. There is, however, one last thing I want to discuss from her video before we move on.
So moving forward, how can we, as the online community, do better? What changes can we make to improve child safety or our fandom spaces? What kind of conversations should we
get off the internet?
How about power dynamics and fandom spaces and the people that abuse them? Creators turning their fan bases into dating pools? Grooming behaviors passed off as...
She has no talent. She's boring. She's dry. She doesn't have, you know, any kind of contemporary, like, new, exciting takes. It's all run-of-the-mill slop. Like, even the Prince of Egypt video is just, like, the DreamWorks, like, how it was made, like, add-on, you know, to Prince of Egypt. I can just click on that option, you know, and watch the how it was made. Like, it's the same fucking shit. And I don't have to hear it from, you know, a monotone, stone-to-the-bone white woman. Very cool.
Normal internet interactions. These were the kinds of conversations I was intending to spark with my last video. This was my intent. And with the end of the video, I'd like to close off with a note about accountability. Throughout the whole ordeal, I have seen a lot of people attributing my lack of response to mean a lack of accountability, that I was avoiding the controversy and that I was trying to erase or ignore it. Something I invite the audience to think about is what accountability is, what it looks like, and what it isn't. Someone jumping to respond as soon as possible or through as many avenues as possible is not indicative of taking accountability.
And quadrupling down and doing a backflip on all of your fucking false allegations is also not how you take accountability, but...
Especially if that response is to victimize/murder yourself in the face of accusations and criticism. True accountability is stating whether or not you did something on its face, regardless of any intentions or effect, and without excusing yourself or attacking the accuser. Example, I made the original video. It was bad, and I understand that.
It was bad. What do you want me to say?
Jumping to dismiss someone as cloud chasing and trying to justify why what happened isn't the word they're using is not accountability. It's obfuscation and defense. And you didn't need to defend something that didn't happen. Anyway, this was heavy.
It is criminal that KP is so lazy that after years of being on YouTube, she can't even read a script properly. She had 4 months to make this video, and that was the best take? Are you fucking kidding me? As for what she actually says here, KP is incapable of taking any kind of accountability. It is laughable that she thinks she can start a conversation or in some way dictate how other people should be acting. I like the way she invites the audience to consider what accountability is. KP, I'd like to invite you to consider what accountability is. Not to mention the fact that she is, by going after Saberspark, once again blaming the victim. God, this chick is just vile. No wonder all her friends distanced from her. And with that, I think I have gone over everything I wanted to cover. Thanks for joining my
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so happy to see KP get the hate that I know that she's deserved this entire time. It's so awesome and based and cool. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we are where we are now. I'm so happy to see that we have all agreed that we hate evil white women. I'm so happy that we're all on the same page finally. It's beautiful to see. Okay. All right, we can do the Crispies video on Jar and LIO Convoy, which is pretty funny. There's also some incredible screenshots that come from this as well. So, let me get this queued up. Hang on. Is my hang on. Let me see if I can find these really quick. I'm sure that they've been posted in here. It probably won't be difficult for me to find them. Because the comments in here are apparently fire. But I would like to have the best ones saved here. Let me see if I can find them really quick. Oops. Whoa, bucko, chill out. Let me see if I can find these. I think it's these ones. No, where's the one where he responds on, Crispy responds on his video. Where's the one where he's talking about, these are good. I gotta save these too. Hang on really quick. I need to make sure. That's right. Because there were some bangers in here, guys. There were some fucking bangers in here. Where is it? I have to find it. Ah, it's this one right here. It's this one right here. Okay. Where did that go? Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, this is going to be so funny, dude. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be Kino content, you guys. This is going to be Kino content. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I'm kicking my feet and going tee because I'm so excited. But first, I have to go to the bathroom. I do have to go piss, girl. I do have to go piss, girl. So hang on one second. Let me do this. Change this up. Okay, let me save this. I'm going to switch this over. Everybody behave. I do have to go piss, girl, and then we will be right back and we will continue on. We're having so much girl time. I'm having so much fun. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Okay. Be right back. Here's your key jangling. Alright, guys. Let's lock in and get her done, shall we? So, let me see if I can find this screenshot that I'm thinking of. I think that LIO deleted it. I think that he deleted it, but let's see. I think that he deleted it, but let's check it out. Fuck. Somebody's got to have it. I'm sure that Crispy shows it in this video. I'm sure. Oh, it's right here. Oh no, that's not it. Fuck. Is it right here, maybe? Oh yeah, it's right here. This was taken on... This is a screenshot for Ants, but we're gonna make it work. So, Crispy's Tavern, he does like D&D stuff. He does D&D stuff, and he occasionally will make like commentary-esque videos, which is actually like pretty slay, in my opinion, pretty slay. So if we go to his YouTube channel here, he's got you know, some D&D stuff, and then he's got a jar video, which I'm sure is interesting. He also did a video on... Oh, hang on one second. One second. Sorry, I locked my wife outside. My bad. Okay, so he does like D&D videos, and then he also made this one about like internet predator hunters, and this was the first time that he mentioned LIO Convoy, and of course LIO Convoy crashed the fuck out over that. But he made this the other day, and what he's responding to is this, and I apologize, this was, you know, made for Ants, but this is LIO Convoy commenting on Jar's video. He deleted this comment, but he said, "Since I know you read every comment, Luke, I'll state this here since I know you're not going to watch my stream. Your city, the weekend of March 28th, you have until Friday to respond. If you don't, then I'll count that as a refusal." So he wanted to fight Jar in real life over this stupid internet stuff. And again, I would pay so much fucking money, you guys, to see LIO Convoy wheel around in his Walmart power scooter to try and fight Jar. I think that would be so fucking funny. And somebody made this meme, which is important. This is what we would get. This is the Boogie. We have Boogie 298 at home, 2988 at home, which is super fucking funny. But Crispy and, you know, his audience just like flamed the fuck out of LIO, which is super funny. And this is, he deleted his comment saying that he was going to fight Jar. That's gone. He deleted it. But Crispy responded to him saying that he wanted to fight Jar, and he said, "This is the most pathetic thing I've ever read." And LIO says, I think you having to cover drama because no one watches your D&D stuff is that for me. BTW, how in the world do you get so much wrong about my history when it's easy to research? And then this person is like, "You should fight Crispy's Tavern." And then this person is like, "It's actually adorable how the D&D stuff that no one ever watches still gets more views than anything that you ever make," which is actually so funny and so true. And we love that, because if we look at Crispy's, you know, YouTube channel here, we got 7.3, 23, 113, 470 on this D&D video, 19, 23, 21, 76. And then let's just go to LIO Convoy's YouTube channel and just see how we're doing there. Because, I mean, LIO Convoy, ironically, only gets views when he's doing predator hunting shit. That's quite literally the only time that he gets views, is when he's doing that. Because if we just jump over to his videos right now, like, let's take a peek at this. Crispy's video on LIO is from 1 day ago. 3 days ago, 113K. 2 weeks ago, 470, right? This one, we'll just do this one. This one's from 6 hours ago, okay? LIO Convoy's video about Power Rangers from 2 days ago got 484 views. His Ponder Sprocket video got 17K. This one got 1.1, 1.3, 1.7, 1.5. Like, we're really going to dick measure analytics when your views are in the fucking shitter anytime that you're not covering like ACC drama. That's fucking adorable. That is so cute. It is so funny. It is so fucking hilarious to me that he is this fucking stupid. And I said at the beginning, when we started going over LIO Convoy stuff, and it rings true, and it's because I'm always right, so write that down. The most important thing here is that outside of the like weird freak degenerate ACC corner of the internet, all of these people are fucking losers, and they have, you know, been locked in their little like animal enclosure away from polite society, and they believe that they are the normal ones. But anybody on the outside that is not a part of these communities that looks in, all of these people are fucking freaks. They're all losers, and they're all complete and utter failures. And this is just proof of that anybody who peers behind the curtain to see what all these fucking freaks are doing is like, you guys are fucking losers. You have dog shit YouTube videos, dog shit views, dog shit content. The only time that you can pull any kind of metrics is when you're talking about drama, and you have the audacity to say that Crispy, nobody watches his D&D videos. Actually, more people watch his D&D videos than have watched LIO Convoy's channel combined, which is, it's just so fucking funny to me. It makes me tee-hee-hee, LOL, 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 so fucking hard. So let's see what our based king Crispy's Tavern has to say.
Welcome to Crispy Commentary, a special Sunday episode, a short episode because this is going to be a very short addendum to our Just a Robot episode from this past Friday. I recommend watching that one. It was a lot of fun to work on. If you're unaware of who Jar is, Just a Robot is a creator who defended a predator on his YouTube channel and got a lot of justifiable backlash over it.
Cinny is a coomer, a gooner, but not a groomer.
He's also had a history of being incredibly pushy and creepy towards women, and that, overall, was the story that I talked about last Friday. It was a lot of fun making fun of this guy. He is a deeply pathetic, incredibly insecure man, and yeah, good time for me. Bad time for him, given that he has tried to resurrect his YouTube channel over and over and over again to no avail. I am not the only one who has noticed this. Another person has smelled the blood in the water, and that person is LIO Convoy.
Do not ever...
My sleep paralysis demon be like, this guy is like quite literally fucking insane, bro. Like, come on, this is diabolical. Dude, I would be divorced so fast if my wife came in and I was doing this. I'd be euthanized. I'd be put down on the spot. That's crazy, girl. That's fucking crazy.
Ever try to play that game with me. I don't de-escalate.
Oh, hang on. Clarification. The Jar Ponder video where LIO posted that comment, it's not deleted, and it's got 26 replies, and all of them are dunking on LIO. I apologize for spreading misinformation. He did not delete the video, or the comment threatening to fight Jar, which is, again... The only time that I would be afraid of this is when I'm having ego death. That's the only time that I'd be afraid of this. This fat fuck waddling towards you with the is not threatening. You just have to be like slightly agile and you're coming out on top, okay? Like, I think a 6th grader could take LIO Convoy in a fight, dude.
I go full scorched earth. Michael is a peaceable man. I am far more comfortable with conflict. I've been hunting actual predators for years now, and I've been dealing with lying clowns like...
I sort of foreshadowed that there was more of the story involving LIO Convoy, and here I am making do on that promise. If you're unaware of LIO Convoy, he is another YouTuber who we talked about a while back. I would say he got his own episode, but I'd be lying because he didn't. LIO Convoy is not important enough to get a full episode of my attention. He had to share with another guy named Mama Max, but I do recommend you check that video out as well because I was really, really proud of it. However, LIO Convoy for a while was sequestered to the land of irrelevance. His failed predator hunting career leaving a deep scar on his channel and his reputation. He went to making very vanilla media analysis videos.
The thing, again, that is just so funny is the only place that LIO Convoy has like a positive reputation is like, it's like socially maladjusted 20-year-olds on Discord that have never had like an in real life friend. And I think that says a lot. It says a lot. You know, the people that look up to you, they themselves could use severe guidance in life. And I said the same thing when we were talking about Chuli, our blackface queen. The thing that is that I implore everybody who orbits LIO Convoy, I know that the gravitational pull of his monumental colossal size is really difficult to escape. But look at LIO Convoy. LIO Convoy is more than 40 years old. He has a failed career. He has a failed YouTube channel. He has a failed marriage, and he spends 15 out of 24 hours a day on the internet arguing with random fucking people on Twitter, mouth breathing in Discord calls, and quite literally posting about children's toys for a quote unquote living. You're looking into the future. If you do not want to be an obese geriatric loser at the age of 40, whose meaningful relationships are all with strangers on the internet, I implore you to reconsider your choices. There are good role models out there for you guys. Your role model should not be a fat 40-year-old toy maker who talks to teenagers on Discord all day. That's kind of scary.
On cartoons that aired decades ago. Frankly, you can find better videos out there. You don't need him. And based on the viewership of those videos, people did come to that exact conclusion. He wasn't exactly making the big bucks. But with all this drama around Just a Robot, LIO Convoy decided to do drama again by diving into the Just a Robot situation.
And he never stopped doing drama. Let's not pretend. He never stopped doing drama. He just pretended that he stopped doing it because gestures vaguely. He's changed and reformed, but he just still thinks, behaves, and acts exactly the same as he always has. Very cool.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Uset to Saiter vas no presafó bullying gorsaming in the world and then I discovered diax. Thanks, Malcolm.
You are very welcome. Thank you for the $10 reduce. I appreciate it greatly. Everybody witness, please.
LIO Convoy and Just a Robot have confabulated before. They've worked together on projects, and LIO admits that Just a Robot has helped him out in, you know, the super annoying, uptight anime hero wannabe voice that he does.
While you have done me some favors that I did appreciate, I have done more for you than just about any other person you can name.
Look at it. It's like a busted sausage casing. I'll never get over it. I'll never get over it.
Because he's your roommate. I have done a back for you. I have gotten in calls with other creators to help you out.
I did Discord calls for you, man. How could you betray me? Anyway, LIO Convoy...
You are my brother, Jar.
...has been trying to crawl his way back through Just a Robot. Which is funny, because Just a Robot, being the unoriginal coward that he is doing the exact same thing. You see, Just a Robot has many critics, one of which is...
No, I haven't seen the Mally stream. I'll add that to my to-do list. We'll have more girl time tomorrow, and we can do more stuff, guys.
Another YouTuber named Ponder Sprocket. Ponder Sprocket has gotten into her own drama, and Just a Robot decided, hey, I'm going to use this drama to try and resurrect my channel. Just like how LIO Convoy is looking at the Just a Robot drama and saying, hey, I'm going to use the Just a Robot drama to bring some relevance back to my channel. All of these terrible people are literally just eating each other in Ouroboros, trying to resurrect dead.
Ouroboros, what a great way to describe this. They are just eating themselves. They're cannibalizing themselves. And it's not surprising because I'm sure that, you know, without 10 minutes without any kind of food, I'm sure that LIO Convoy starts trying to eat his own fucking fingers because his body can't handle not having constant caloric intake. So it's not surprising that when, you know, there's no crumbs left, he starts to turn on everybody in his immediate circle. And this is like a long observable pattern with LIO where he only keeps people around insofar as they're beneficial to him. He's like a true classic, you know, kind of Machiavellian manipulator, you know, malignant narcissist, where he will keep bad people around in order to deflect from his own shortcomings and wrongdoings, and then he conveniently uses them later for content, right? Because when we watched the Jar stream, when LIO Convoy did his like little gay, sinister attack on Just a Robot or whatever. I think it was actually in the stream that he did with Truly while Chili was high as fuck. He was talking about how he knew that there were rumors that Just a Robot had sent pornography to minors. Conveniently, he never told anyone about that. And in the stream where he was talking about, in 2023, where he was talking to Mally Malware, it's actually also conveniently brought up that he was acutely aware that Jar was being a fucking creep to all the girls at the VidCon thing or whatever. And conveniently, again, that was not enough to bring attention to, tell anyone about, nothing. It's not about preserving the well-being of others. It's about preserving his continuous line to being involved in this drama. And it's actually quite pathetic. And even with the FCK logs, he had those for well over a year and chose to do nothing with them. Coyote Lovely is another example of this. And Just a Robot is just the latest example of LIO Convoy just kind of letting people do horrible things in his presence and silently taking note of them. And then as soon as they no longer become useful for him, he discards them and attacks them. And he does it from a position of moral authority that what these people were doing was bad and wrong, but it wasn't bad and wrong when he was around them, right? He looked the other way when they were in close company. And it's a very repeatable pattern. And it is alleged, of course, no evidence has materialized of this claim about Jar, but this is something that he had mentioned where he said, you know, Jar has sent pornography to minors, but conveniently no evidence for that has ever materialized. There's also supposedly a lot of evidence against Ponder Sprocket that has yet to materialize. He's a snake. He is a snake, and he is a two-faced, backstabbing, like fucking evil, vindictive person. And he will never see the gates of heaven because he is just an evil, like deeply, deeply evil and bad person.
Dead YouTube channels in an effort that is frankly not going to succeed. But this is not the funniest part of the drama. No.
The funniest part.
You see, I would have probably just let out the slide and not given this its own special video on the Sunday slot. But I was scrolling through the comments on Just a Robot's video on Prime Sprocket, you know, the one where he's desperately begging for his career back. And I saw all the way down, like way down the totem pole of relevance, there was a comment by LIO Convoy. And guys, you gotta see it to believe it. Since I know you read every comment, Luke, I'll state this here, since I know you're not.
It's in the video. I didn't even have to get it.
Your city, weekend of the 28th of March. You have until Friday to respond. If you don't, then I'll count it as a refusal. Okay, to elaborate on exactly what LIO Convoy is doing here, he is begging Just a Robot to fist fight him. And if you have any lingering doubts, I made a great personal sacrifice for you. I watched like 5 whole minutes of LIO Convoy stream. Okay, I listened to this man's voice for you. Okay, so
it's true.
Like on this video.
Jar, 28th of March, in your city of San Antonio.
Yeah, it was this video as well where he made those allegations against Jar.
Let's have that fight. Whether it be a HEMA duel, whether it be MMA, whatever, we're fully sanctioned to do it. We live in a mutual combat state. I know the HEMA club is in the Houston or San Antonio area, and other people may think it's gay or whatever, but I already have other people that I know who have already volunteered to come down and film it. I'm not looking for any stakes. There will be no bet on the line. I just want to put my fist in your mouth.
I mean, I really want to shove my fist into your mouth. Does sound kind of gay, bro.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking gay. He's like, I want to shove my fist up your butt and make you talk like a puppet. It's like, that's pretty gay, dude. That's pretty fucking gay. Like, I think he's gay. I think he is gay. I think this is just repressed homosexuality reaching its head.
This is so good. Like, the best part is, look, LIO Convoy, you don't look like this. Okay, this Wildcat OC over here.
No, he doesn't. He looks fat as fuck. He's fat as fuck. He has a CPAP machine, the little oxygen tank in his, his little Walmart power scooter. Like, he doesn't look like this. He looks like that guy from My 600-Pound Life, the one that was addicted to painkillers. But instead of being addicted to painkillers, he's addicted to teenagers on the internet.
This isn't you, okay? This is you. This is who you are. This is what you look like, okay? And you threatening Just a Robot through a computer screen while trying to act like a tough guy isn't going to change exactly who you are. A painfully mediocre man who thought that he could get...
Not mediocre. He's below average. Let's be totally real. Let's be totally real. He's below average. He's like quite literally a failure. He's 40 years old and he has nothing to show for it. Except for a glass case filled with children's toys and not a child in sight. Very bizarre.
Get fulfillment and validation.
He's dead ass like... Do you want to see my Transformers toys?
Through adopting abuse victims and pretending to be a predator hunter. That's who LIO Convoy is. That's who he's always been. And frankly, fist fighting Just a Robot is not going to change that. I want to make it clear that I am really hoping that this actually happens because it would be the most hilariously embarrassing thing on the planet.
It would be so funny,
It gets even better when you look at his replies to some of the people making fun of him for this because, yeah, it's really easy to make fun of the guy who is trying to fist fight a problematic YouTuber thinking it's going to make his own problematic past go away. And, dude, his response, it's so good. Hey, Milky Way Horizon, whenever you think you're big enough to take me, take your shot. I know you're used to commentary people being a bunch of mouth runners, but this isn't just trash talk. No, they're...
You know what's really gay? LIO Convoy has never asked me to engage in mutual combat with him. I think that's really fucked up, dude. Because if we're being honest, I feel like that's a little transphobic. Does he think that, like, because I'm a woman that we can't fight? Dude. Malcolm versus LIO Convoy boxing match when? That'd be fucking awesome. I would do that. I would do that. I would do that. What's the venue that's in Texas? The Silo? The Silo, Texas, concert schedule. Let's go to their website. Let's see if there's anything that would inspire me to go to Texas. Let's see. Events. Let's see if there's anything coming up. I've got some miles that I could use. Let's see. This is a terrible user-friendly. Okay, so we've got... Oh, the Boiler Room, October 17th. That's way too soon. What else we got going on here? Solomon King. I don't think that I would travel for Solomon King. I would travel for DJ Snake. When is that? November 7th? Am I doing anything on November 7th? November 7th. Okay, I could do November 7th. Diorio's overrated. Chris Lake, no. Delta Heavy, perhaps. Ooh, Ray Volpe. Okay, what's that? December 13th. Oh, I could be available on December 13th. I could definitely do that. I would travel to see Ray Volpe. I would do that. What else we got going on here? Yeah. Okay, so tentatively, and Jessica Otterford is playing as well. I'll be there. December 13th, and then what was the other one that I said? December 13th and November 7th. I could be available. I'm just saying I have never been invited to fight LIO Convoy. I think that's transphobic. Volpetron, my beloved. Should we get a little something going, guys? Should we? Let's get a little something. Volpetron. And with Jessica Otterford. Oh, kiss me on the lips. Oh. Kiss me on the lips. Which one do we want here? We want this one. On my way. Literally say the word and I'm there. Say the word and I'm there. Volpetron, I'm literally on my way. With Jessica Otterford, forget about it. I'm already there. I'm already going to be there. So let's just make it happen.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
LIO Convey is going to feast, just a robot.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Malcolm, you know you are an ovara closet to his bite class to.
Yeah, well then he has the advantage, so there should be no reason to avoid it. Truthfully, I would say everybody place your bets. Who do you think has actually been in a fucking fight before, me or LIO Convoy? But I feel like that's self-evident, is it not?
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
A fat lion man shoving his fist into a banana clanke. What is the word coming to?
I know, it's pretty gay. I completely agree, it's pretty gay. Thank you for the triple witness, guys. Everybody witness. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm down. Volpetron, my beloved. With Jessica Otterford, I'm literally on my way. I'm already going to be there, so. And we have the advantage because we're fat as fuck, but I'm just saying.
Man up and make me leave, or shut up and find something better to do with your time than cry because someone you don't like is still around. And oh my god, that was the run-on sentence that's ever ran on. My god. Look, LIO, I know you're an incompetent fraud who doesn't even know the basics of state and federal government, but I at least thought you know how to use a freaking comma. In any case, yeah, LIO Convoy has not changed. All right, he always had this tough guy act, right? Because he was hiding behind the screen, and a lot of people are like that. But LIO really doesn't want to be that person. He really wants to be an IRL anime hero. He was like that in his Predator hunting days. He was like that when he was trying to dox.
I want to be an IRL anime hero. Unfortunately, you have to be able to do a push-up to do that.
Literal children. He's like that now. He wants to be the big, scary lion, but he's still just a tiny, itty-bitty pussycat. I mean, he's not actually that tiny, itty-bitty...
an itty-bitty pussycat.
Metaphorically speaking. He's still the same coward. Fine, just a robot. Not gonna change that. So, what's the takeaway? We usually try to have some big message here, and I actually do have one for this short little video, and that is...
It's don't be gay on the internet.
You need to be careful when problematic creators start trying to call out other problematic creators. Going back to that Ouroboros from before. Just a robot attacking his critic Ponder Sprocket, and then LIO Convoy attacking just a robot. All these people trying to cancel the bigger bad guy just so that they can hang on to that little bit of attention that they have.
And it's also deflection. It's like, look over there at what this person is doing, so you're not paying attention to what I'm doing over here, right? It's a pretty severe deflection tool as well, because you can, call attention to the speck of sawdust in another's eye, and demand that others ignore the plank in your round, so...
have left. Look, with little dudes like LIO Convoy and Just a Robot, it doesn't really matter.
I wouldn't say little. But sure.
These guys aren't gonna make much waves. At most, they're making like part-time McDonald's salary off these YouTube channels, and I don't think the harm that they can do now is very high. Like, LIO Convoy is probably not gonna change that many lives for the worse in his Discord server of 900 people. Come on. But, when we're looking at bigger YouTubers, this does become more of a problem because it's a tactic that does kind of work. I mean, Carl Jobs, another creator we've talked about on the series, he took advantage of this to a full effect. He used the problematic reputation of Billy Mitchell to say and run his mouth with whatever he wanted. And eventually, that got Carl Jobs sued. No one cared because Billy Mitchell was the badder guy. He was definitively worse than Carl Jobs. Billy Mitchell is still to this day a very distasteful man. But Carl exploited that reputation to go crazy. A similar thing happened, in my opinion, with The Completionist. The Completionist Gerard really screwed up with a charity scandal. But his critics, Mutahar and Carl Jobs, they really ran with this and created a very elaborate and unfounded conspiracy around legitimate claims. Again, no one cared because, in the minds of the audience, Gerard, aka The Completionist, was the worst guy in the scenario. Look, it doesn't matter if someone on the other end of the river is the worst guy. We don't ignore the bad guys that are right in front of us.
True.
People like Just a Robot, LIO Convoy, they try to distract from their own problematic pasts by focusing the attention on someone else. Do not let them. Okay? Don't let them. Don't let them get
He's cooking
away with the crap that they've done. These guys don't deserve it. And with that, we get to, in my opinion, the best part of all this, the funniest part, and that is that I tricked you. Yeah, that's right. I lured you into a video about drama so that I can tell you about charity. I tricked you. I'm working alongside Will.
Oh, okay. I don't care about the charity. I can't write this off on my taxes, so I don't care, but thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's anybody that, like, and this is something that's annoying because everybody always hits people with the, you need the 477 seasons of ACC lore to, like, totally understand this and totally get what's going on. And, you know, you had to be there. You had to be there. You don't know the tragedy of LIO Convoy the Fat or whatever the fuck. But it's like anybody with two eyes that looks at this for more than like 5 fucking seconds, it's very clear what's going on. All of these people are fucking losers way past their prime who are holding on, like, with all of their might for the shred of relevance that they have while they're trying so hard to not get canceled by one another. And that includes, you know, trudging up close to decades old drama in order to, you know, deflect. Because the heat is turning up in the kitchen. We're starting to break a sweat a little bit, you guys. And it's quite tragic to see. It's the whole thing is just very sad to me, because they truly are so deluded in believing that, to your average person, that they don't look actually fucking insane, which is insane. But let's go, Crispy. Let's go, Crispy. Let's go. Mutaha. All right, guys, here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. I am dropping you guys off at Becky's house. I'm dropping you guys off at Becky's house. Because I do have to go. But guess what? We have girl time tomorrow, lesbians. We get to have girl time tomorrow, lesbians, which is so exciting, fun, stunning, show-stopping, incredibly brilliant, and very brave, okay? Very, very brave.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
So with that said, I'm going to send you guys to Aunt Becky. Aunt Becky is going to babysit you for the rest of the night. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. You guys were very generous this evening. I appreciate it, as per usual, as always. I really do appreciate it. But I will be back tomorrow, you guys, and we will have some more girl time, and we'll have lots of other fun things to go over. We have lots of other fun things to go over, okay? With that said, I love you guys lots, and thank you so much for your time and your generosity. I will see you hasta mañana, mamacitas. Hug, hug, kiss, kiss, XOXO, Gossip Girl.